That's a cold start right there.
They can hear you now.
That's a fucking. Can I get a TV screen, please?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn that on.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby.
That'd be amazing if you would.
Nah, for real though. Like, there's a lot of people on that are doing like the social media shit right now, and it's like, do you believe what you're fucking saying? Do you believe the shit that's coming out of your own fucking mouth? Because it doesn't even seem like you believe the shit that you're fucking saying, man. It feels like there's so many political.
All that matters is that your handler believes it.
Yeah, no, it's like there's so many people right now that are saying shit, right? And it's like, it doesn't even feel like you believe the things that you're fucking saying. It just feels like you're getting a paycheck and you're just like trying so desperately to keep the plot just because you want to keep getting your fucking paycheck, or you don't want to be, raped into oblivion because they have blackmail on you. That's what it feels like a lot of the political commentators on. Sorry guys, we were having a conversation before this live stream started. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Hottakes, episode 14. 13. I lied to you. Unk dropping the truth. That's so weird being called Unk is like somebody in their mid-30s. Like, that's so fucking wild to me. McDonald's is disgusting and you should stop fucking eating that shit. Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about political commentators, we're going to be talking about Nick Fuentes, and we're going to be talking about a lot of people in the limelight right now that it doesn't even feel like they believe what they're saying. It feels like a lot of people, and I've said this before on streams in the past, that there's a lot of people that they are being held hostage by their own following. They're being held hostage by their paycheck. They're being held hostage to continue saying what they're saying, even though the political climate is changing dramatically. And it's fascinating to me, and it's hilarious to me watching people, like scramble to try to fucking keep the narrative. And I'm specifically referencing Nick Fuentes and Tim Pool, Tucker Carlson, and fucking Ben Shapiro. Oh my goodness, dude! Ben Shapiro's crash out recently. That was absolutely fascinating. That was fascinating watching Ben Shapiro crash out so hard over Nick Fuentes. And because he's been like Ben Shapiro's been the guy for the longest time to supposedly want to have a conversation and supposedly be free speech, and then and Nick Fuentes even saying that come on and debate me, talk to me. He's like, you won't, and you know it because you're a bitch. And even regardless of how you feel about Nick Fuentes. It doesn't matter, in my opinion. It doesn't matter how you feel about Nick Fuentes. You have to, at least at a minimum, acknowledge that he's making moves in the political field. He's making moves in the political climate. There's a huge paradigm shift, and something that he said is that, and I was watching one of his clips recently, that when it comes to Nick Fuentes, the more that you call him a Nazi, the more dangerous that gets, because look at how many people and how much of his following, and look at how many people you are now labeling a Nazi, and how many Nazi sympathizers you now have. And it's interesting watching all these Israel first political types just scramble, absolutely fucking scramble, trying to keep the plot, trying to keep the narrative, and they're fucking losing it. They are losing the narrative so hard. So that's I guess the question from that is, where do we go from here? Where do they go from here? Are they gonna try to fucking turn up the heat? Because there ain't no way in fuck they're gonna give up. There ain't no way in fuck that they're gonna try to say that you won Nick Fuentes and Tucker Carlson's interview, though, I finally watched the entirety of it, and it wasn't even spicy. Like they didn't even go into any like hot topics at all. The interview with Tucker Carlson and Nick Fuentes, the for the most part, for the most part, and you know what? Maybe that's the issue with that interview between Tucker Carlson and Nick Fuentes. Maybe that's what they're so terrified at. Because for me, at least, watching that interview, that really it kind of like humanized Nick Fuentes and understanding his story more and understanding why they like and how hardcore they desperately tried to shut him up. They tried to shut him up and cancel him and just fucking bury him in the grave so fucking hard. And watching that video, it definitely humanized him in my opinion, and it gave a different perspective on Nick Fuentes. Once again, in my opinion. Now, like I said, I don't think it matters whether you support him or not, but you have to at least acknowledge that he's in fact making moves. Also, Heavy J, what's up, my man? And I will once again abide by this, and I will say thank you for it. If you guys are watching right now, if you guys are listening right now, wherever you're tuning in from, we got a notification right here letting everyone know that we're going to be doing heckin' 25 push-ups. Let's go. We're starting out the stream strong. All right, 25 push-ups. Let's go. Yeah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25! Woo! That was a good day to be alive. Oh, feeling dangerous. Feeling fucking dangerous. We did 25 push-ups. You missed it. Oh, man, that felt fucking good. Man, PT last night was fucking killer. Oh, PT last night was fucking absolutely stellar. I was feeling so fucking good last night. Feeling good today. Life is good. Good to be alive. Do you think I could make my grandpa's M1 carbine an effective shit-hits-the-fan rifle? If you do anything to alter that rifle, I will personally nuke you from orbit. No. Do not bubba your grandpa's M1 carbine. You can keep it exactly the way it is. You can keep it, you can use it, you can train with it, you can become an absolute unstoppable unit with that rifle, but you do not alter or change anything about Grandpappy's M1 carbine. Once again, so we're all tracking. I will nuke you from orbit, okay? You don't do that. You do not alter Grandpappy's rifle. If you want to bub out an M1 carbine, you go buy another one and you bubba that. That's fine. That's fine. If that was handed down to you by your grandfather, you do not alter that shit in any way, shape, or form. Doesn't matter what gun it is. If that was handed down to you, you do not alter that firearm. You do not modify that firearm. Yeah, sure, you can put accessories on it, right? You don't permanently alter or modify the firearm in any fucking way. Just absolutely not. Absolutely not. Once again, you will be nuked from orbit, just so we're all tracking here. Okay? We got it? We're in? This MRE that's available on ODGG Supply was in the way of me reading the comments on the TV. Once again, you can get this MRE from ODGG Supply, which is sponsoring this live stream. And by sponsoring, I mean I'm on company time right now. But I'm always on company time if you want to be technical. Anyway, back to talking about political bullshit, which is sometimes annoying, but I think it's necessary. A new type of space to crash out. I'm gonna fucking crash out. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna crash. I'm fucking crashing out. Did you know that I don't like discount codes? I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Don't use one of my discount codes. Don't do it. Golly gee. No, in all seriousness though.
Should I set up a discount code for the stream?
You can set up a discount code for the stream, Ian. I'm not going to tell you to change your life. I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do around here. That's a lie. I will absolutely tell you what you can and can't do. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm giving you the illusion of freedom, much like the American government.
Look, set up a code and just don't tell anybody it's your
Yeah, I'm gonna set up a code, all right, and I'm gonna tell the stream the wrong code, and then I'm gonna freak the fuck out if they use it.
Just don't tell them.
Just don't tell them.
You have to guess.
You have to guess what the code is. If you use a discount code, you're getting called a slur. I don't know which one yet, but you're getting called a slur. Good old Sam Hyde. Good old Sam Hyde. All right, back to my point. Back to what I was talking about. If nothing else, so it's kind of like what Nick Fuentes is being like hated on so much for as of late, of saying that like Hitler has aura. Right? And like, that's the worst thing that you could possibly say. He's a Nazi sympathizer. How dare you say anything? You're not supposed to say that. It's kind of the same thing of like me saying, your audio's quiet. Fuck you. The audio's not quiet. I'm maxing out over here. I don't want to hear the audio's quiet. Audio's fucking loud as shit. Turn up your fucking headphones, loser. Hi, Trenchfoot. Anyway. You have to, like Nick Fuentes says about Hitler, I view the same way about Nick Fuentes. You have to, at a minimum, at least acknowledge that he is making moves. He is making an impact. People are following him. People are being influenced by him. The paradigm shift, the Overton window shift because of Nick Fuentes. Like, you have to at least acknowledge that. What sling do you use for the ARs? I'm using Shepherd Defensive Sling, and I highly, highly recommend Shepherd Defensive Strings. I highly recommend Shepherd Defensive Slings. That is what I was selling for a while. I'm completely sold out, but I do highly recommend them. They have really good padded slings, and that's some good shit. Yeah, no, watching Ben implode was fucking fascinating, man. That was fascinating. I cannot believe how much Ben Shapiro just crashed the ever-living fuck out. And it's like, because you got to think about it, like Ben Shapiro at that level, right? With that much money, with as much influence, with how much he's been to Israel, with how much that he's made out with the wall, with how much that he's probably been butt fucked by Netanyahu, he has to have a handler, right? There's no way that Ben Shapiro doesn't have a handler. There's no way that he isn't being overseen by someone, at that level, right? So with the fact that that his video, he had all these clips prepared, that he had everything ready to go of trying to do this like this complete character sabotage with Nick over Nick Fuentes. There's no way that a handler didn't oversee that. So someone had to approve that entire fucking crash out. Like somebody had. Nick's what comes after Charlie. Yeah, I guess. I mean, even Charlie Kirk even said that, when if Charlie Kirk was to be taken out, or every time there is a political assassination, you're going to have people that fill that void. You're going to have a lot of people that fill that void. And, whether you guys like it or not, whether you fucking like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, as of right now, Nick Fuentes is one of those guys that's filling that void. Yeah. Ben Shapiro's being overseen by Epstein. Actually, yeah, that's a real thing. Like, do you guys think that Epstein's fucking dead? Because I don't think Epstein's dead. I do not think, like, there's no way. There's no fucking way that Epstein is dead. There's no way. Yep, no, we're in a power vacuum. That's what it is. We are absolutely in a power vacuum right now. And, with, God, it wasn't Harry Sisson. What was that fucking goober's name that's like a fucking clone copy, like a beta clone copy of Charlie Kirk? What was that fucking goober's name? I forget. I've commented on his shit a couple of times. I absolutely forget what the fuck his name was. But they're trying so desperately right now to fill up that power vacuum. They're absolutely trying. Steven Crowder? No. No one gives a fuck about Steven Crowder. I don't like. When was the last time? No, it wasn't Matt Walsh. What was the fucking name of that kid's name? What was that kid's name? Fuentes is a dork. Yeah, no, sure, you can say that, but you have to at least acknowledge that he's filling that power vacuum. What the fuck was that kid's name? I don't. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. For the most part, though, you have to, at a minimum, acknowledge that if Ben Shapiro and all these people are freaking out so fucking hard over Nick Fuentes, then you have to at least at a minimum acknowledge that clearly he's a threat to them. Clearly, Nick Fuentes is a threat to the overall plot line, right? Tim Pool. Tim Pool's been bought and paid for a fucking while. Yeah, that was it. Holly Hand. That was the fucking kid's name. It's just it doesn't even feel like some of these kids are fucking real. It feels like it feels like they are fucking printed. It feels like they're just another fucking Brylan Hollyhand. It's like, does this, and it's like he was so fucking astroturfed. He came out of fucking nowhere, and just all of a sudden overnight, he just has like a bunch of followers and everyone's talking about him. It's like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? I've never heard of this person in my fucking life. And like they're just trying so desperately to replace Charlie Kirk. And just everything start to finish with Charlie Kirk as well. It just feels so. And that's the biggest thing, right? Is that, and I saw somebody the other day. They were quoting The Matrix, and it was like you can feel that something's wrong. You don't have to know that something's wrong. You can feel it. You can feel that something's wrong. Like you know. Like you don't have to have exact quotes. Hold on. Hold on. I posted on my Telegram last night. And I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh my goodness, that's so cringe that you're quoting a movie." And I also understand that quoting The Matrix after like everyone in The Matrix got like transed out. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find it, huh? I'm not gonna be able to find it, and everybody's gonna make fun of me. I'm not gonna spend too much time looking for it. How far are you from Seattle? I'm like 2 hours from Seattle. Uh-oh, guys. We have somebody that's collecting names of everyone in chat. Oh no. It's not like the NSA already fucking does that.
Where?
This fucking faggot. I'm collecting names from everyone in the chat. Oh no. Oh no. What a fucking loser. You think you think you've done something by collecting people's names that are in a chat? What the fuck is that gonna do?
All multicam is 20% off.
That's hilarious.
Stream is over.
Multicam's 20% off? Is there a discount code or is it just 20% off?
20% off multicam. You buy
20% off multicam.
Till the stream's over.
Go get you some Fed camo, you fucking feds.
Brooks.
Add my name to your list. Yeah. That's so fucking funny.
I hope my name's touching.
I hope our names touch on the list. Actually, that's so hilarious. Like at the exact same time. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. People are weird. People are fucking weird. Hall monitor in the chat. My favorite slur is vinegar.
He's the only one in a Twitter chat.
For the most part, yeah.
He's just collecting his own name.
Yep. He's got his name, bro. He's dialed in. Locked in.
Oh no.
I also want a watch. Put me on the list. Opinion on mixing M81 and multicam. I mean, no.
You can dye multicam green.
Ew. I mean, yeah, you can dye multicam green and it looks pretty decent. I'm not even gonna lie.
We should probably hit save so it's live.
What was that?
We should probably hit save so this kind of code goes live.
That makes sense. No, I think it's actually funny when people like freak out and cry about being on lists. I think that's the funniest fucking thing to me. When people think that like that's a like people think that like every time they do something that they're gonna get added to a list, or like people saying that oh, I shouldn't go work out, I shouldn't train because I'm gonna get added to a list. I shouldn't work out or train because I'm going to like the feds are gonna know. And it's like, bro, what you think the feds care that you're working out, really? It's like, shut up, loser. If you're not on a watch list by now, you're a collaborator. No, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. It is fascinating to me though, like how like the dumb things that some people care about and like some people like screech about. It's just fascinating, really. Let's see. Interesting. Fucking weird people, man. Weird fucking people. Would you ever collaborate with Focus Trip? I unfortunately don't even know who Focus Trip is. Sorry.
Recognize that name. I don't know why.
I do recognize the name, but I don't know who that is. Yeah, do you think Ben Shapiro is on the you think Ben Shapiro's on the fucking Epstein list? I bet there's a lot more people on the Epstein list. And that's another thing that I bet a lot of people haven't really thought much about or like talked much about is that what you think that's like the only island? Do you think
I was
that
just about to say,
you think that's the only island? Well, you really be thinking that there isn't other islands, that they didn't just move. Yeah, you think there was only one island? You think that they didn't, swap over, like, all right, guys, island one's compromised. Let's swap over islands. Like, there's no way that there wasn't more islands. There's no way that there isn't more fucking warehouses. There's no way that there isn't more parties. What, do you think that the Epstein list came out or that Epstein got caught? Epstein was a fall guy. There's no way that Epstein wasn't a fall guy. There's no way that, I mean, because there's been multiple documentaries on, like how Epstein wasn't the first to be doing this, that P. Diddy wasn't the first to be doing this, especially in the United States of America. Like shit like this has been happening for a fucking while, and it's probably going to keep happening. And these are just like the only reason that we know about these very few times is because they got caught. Diddy had his own island. See, like, and I don't even have to look into that. I don't even have to look into that, and I'm not even surprised. Yeah, Epstein was probably franchising. Like it makes no sense that. Yeah, no, he was though. Epstein was franchising.
I like that term. That's a good term.
Yeah, the only people that get caught are those that outlive their usefulness. Straight up. That's that right there. The only reason that we know about somebody is because they needed a fall guy. It's been happening since the 1950s. Interesting time frame that it's been happening since. Isn't that weird? What happened right before then? That's weird. That's weird, isn't it? They still do in the Latin America. Well, so I mean, like, not only that, like, you know, if you look into like all of the how much slavery there is in like Venezuela, if you look into how much slavery there is in Africa, if you look into how much slavery there has been in Mexico, and what you think that you think that like what like sex trafficking and child sex trafficking and slavery, like, oh, that stopped when Epstein got caught? Really? Like, how fucking ignorant can you possibly be to honestly think that, like, there isn't more? What camo patterns are good for the Pacific Northwest? Oh, man. I gotta go down the fucking list. So let's see. We'll start Flecktarn, M81, Ranger Green, Tiger Stripe, Marpat. Shit, what else? Those are like the big camos, you know, off the top of my head. There's other good camos, but those are like the DPM. DPM's another good one. You don't come across DPM as much though. You know, I think the biggest thing when it comes to camouflage and thinking about camouflage that it's going to work in your environment, you also have to think about, you know, what's affordable, what can you get your hands on. Not blue, probably. So many feds here.
Not digital blue.
Yeah, not you don't want to be K's maxing and have fucking yeah, neon blue. But then again, you know, they're not going to be looking for neon blue. Yep, blue hair dye and a pink flannel for Seattle. And you're blended in. Are current military considered feds? I mean, are current military considered feds? Are veterans considered feds? Like, what do you consider a fed? You know, is everyone a fed? Because then when everyone's a fed, no one's a fed.
If you have a phone on you, you're a fed.
Yeah, if you have a phone on you, then you're carrying around a fed on you 24/7, and a fed's tracking you 24 fucking 7. And the amount of people that don't understand that you know, your cell phone is the NSA, that your cell phone is the federal agent. You are constantly being watched, you're constantly being tracked. And the amount of people that just like don't get that at this point. I mean, at one point in time, you know, people freaked out about having, you know, we're clipping out. We are Big Brother. Yeah, we're our own worst fucking enemy. The real Fed was the feds we fed along the way. Welcome to the chat, everybody. Everybody that's tuning in. Totally not a coincidence that LifeLog ended and Facebook began the same day. I don't know what LifeLog is, but I don't doubt that LifeLog, or whatever the fuck it was, probably predated Facebook. There's so many things that, like, when you hear about it, you don't even need proof. Yep, having a TV in your house is like having a Jew in your living room. That's, which, oh, man. I feel like I should know this. Who quoted that? I don't remember who quoted that. I do think that's funny when people like freak out about me posting like the guns that I own on Twitter, and they're like, oh, you're giving away your firearms. The government's now gonna know which firearms you own. It's like, dude, I bought them from a gun store. I filled out the paperwork. I filled out a 4473 to buy a firearm. Like the people that spurg about you posting your guns on the internet and that the government is now going to know what guns you own. It's like, what, you honestly wait, hold on. You think that the government doesn't already know what guns you own? Like, once again, how fucking ignorant are you? How many COVID vaccines did you get? How fried is your fucking brain that you don't think that the government already knows what guns you own? My Wi-Fi is called the surveillance van 1. Isn't that what our Wi-Fi is called? FBI surveillance van. We're so clever. We're so clever. Yeah, we're not all going to be the next Randy Weaver. They already have a registry. Yeah, no, they have a registry. They know what fucking guns you own. If you've ever talked about anything near a cell phone, if you talked about it over a cell phone, then, you know, the NSA mixed with Palantir has a data log and has everything. Yeah, don't show your serial number. Don't show your serial number on the internet. They're going to know what gun you have. Oh, no. It's like, dude, they know what guns you have, you fucking idiot. Also drink water. The flock camera shit is crazy. I'm not going to lie. That shit's fucking terrifying. But then again, like, does the flock camera shit even matter? You know, like, that's the big question. Does the flock camera matter with you having a cell phone in your pocket at all times? And I bet the vast majority of you don't have your forward-facing camera covered. I bet you guys don't have the vast majority of your cameras covered. So, like, I mean, you have a flock camera on you 24/7. You always have a flock camera on you. You have a GPS locator that is so pinpointed that it knows what room you are in your house. There's flock cameras in Yelm, Washington. There's flock cameras fucking everywhere, man. There's flock cameras fucking everywhere. We are in a era now where there are literal cameras, like multiple cameras per corner. You know, like, yeah, and that's another funny thing. How many people like freak out and say that you know, like, oh, China is so overly surveilled, and it's like, what, you think America's not? You think America's not over surveilled? And Wi-Fi backdoors your room layout. Yep. Yeah, no, how they can use the Wi-Fi to figure out like the space that is being used up and not being used, and they can actually track specifically where you are in your house with your Wi-Fi. I'm just going along for the ride. Yeah, I think the majority of us are going along for the ride. You know, because like without AI, I mean, they can't actually track everyone at the same time. I mean, like they have to use AI, and then you also have to be important enough that they even want to be, you know, looking at you anyway. You have to be important enough that they want to be looking into what you're doing and what you're saying and what's going on. And that's a huge thing that I've said to I don't know how many people of, you know, are you even important enough for the government to give a fuck about you? You know, because the vast majority of people, like, you know, do you even do anything? Do you do Amazon Roomba and all the Ring doorbell shit? That was fucking wild to me. Of like when, because we were talking about that recently, of how many people have Ring cameras inside their house, and how many people have Ring cameras that are like in every single room in their house, and people have Ring cameras watching them sleep, and that's been so proven that not even the government, but like anyone can hack into a Ring camera so fucking easily.
You can also turn them off. Really fucking easy.
Yeah, like I don't understand why anyone. And now, you know, I realize that I'm saying this at the exact same fucking time that I'm saying that, you know, your cell phone has all of this, but like, why would you go out of your way to add more cameras in your house? Why would you go out of your way to make it easier and make it so like, oh, I want people to be able to look in my house easier? Yeah, OnStar as well. I mean, like, that's another nice thing that, you know, I really enjoy driving a 1988 Suburban is that, you know, if I don't have my cell phone on me, nothing is fucking tracked. And I also don't have to pay a subscription service to use my fucking cassette player. Got to get ready for my Fed job to do my Fed work and drive on my Fed commute in my Fed car. But before I do, let's knock out another set of push-ups. Has it been 15 minutes? Fuck. That's fair. That's fair. I will actually never buy a modern guy. I'm assuming that you meant car, or, you know, I'm assuming that you meant like gun, but I don't.
Modern guy.
I will never buy a modern guy. I don't know what you meant by that.
Can't stand modern men, bro.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I can't stand modern men either. I wouldn't buy a modern man either.
We don't fucking
Yeah, I want to buy an 1800s man. Okay, he did mean car. All right, if you guys are watching 25 push-ups, let's go. Buy a modern guy and train with him. We cannot be buying modern guys. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Oh, fuck.
PT killed me, my man.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Hell yeah. Woo! You know what? I'm gonna be a cool guy. I'm gonna zip up my fucking coat.
How much money did he give for that one?
I think it was $5 for that one. I'll allow it.
99 cent.
Those damn modern men. Done. Based. Once again, if you guys are watching and you didn't do 25 push-ups, you're lame and stupid. Make sure you do your heckin' push-ups. Do your dang on up-downs. Do your dang on up-downs or you're gonna have your information tracked. Oh no! The government is gonna find out that you're watching this stream. Oh no! And then they're gonna do things with that information. I don't know what, but it's gonna be bad. Oh no! They're gonna know. They're gonna know. Fuck. Oh man, you can really pop these fucking collars, man. Good lord, look at that. Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar. Yeah, the government is using the Wi-Fi to track your push-ups and track your form and make sure that you're actually doing all of them. You're gonna start getting notifications from Mr. Government Man, all right, and be like, you did 23. I saw you cheating. Also, drink water. Collab with Flannel Daddy when not never. Not never. Ain't no way. Autistic FG. Autistic FG is unironically a fucking great camo. State enforced push-ups. That's a government that I want to live in. That's the government that I want in charge. I want state enforced fitness. Let's go. Sounds based. No fatties allowed. Not in my society. Still want to do those diamonds. Surefire way to get a visit from the feds. I don't know what that, like diamond push-ups? Bro, you gotta be doing your diamond push-ups or the feds are gonna know. If you're not doing diamond push-ups, the feds they're gonna make fun of you. They're gonna call you a bitch. You're about to get made fun of. Don't want that. Don't want that. Mandatory conscription. JFK was the mandatory fitness shit. Dude, so based. We need to bring that back to high schools, man. Having like actual fucking fitness standards. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I was talking about this this last year. I think to be able to vote, you need to be able to pass a PT test. I think that'd be fucked. Oh, dude, we're bringing it back.
You just gotta pass the PT
Yep.
test.
Yep. I don't care who you are. I don't care. You know, you got to pass PT test. You want to be in some political or like presidential. You know, like you have to pass PT test. Yeah, PT test and an IQ test. PT test, IQ test, marksmanship test. Dude, let's go. You want to be mayor? Oh, sorry. You got PT test, IQ test, marksmanship test. Let's go. It's gonna be like a whole selection. You have to go to a 2-week selection course to be able to get into any sort of elected position. Yeah, 2-week selection course to get into any sort of position of power.
Bud's like 3 months or some shit.
Yeah, I think it's like Ah, dude, how far is or how long is actual selection? That is unironically my opinion. Yeah, I think it's fucking based.
Can you kick my ass? No? Alright then.
How long is Buds? How long is Buds training? Oh, there's multiple phases. 6 months. Woo! All right, sorry guys, 6 months course. Let's go. You know? Oh, you want to be mayor? 6 month course. You want to be president? 6 month course. Here's the question though, right? So you pass your political Buds training, right? How long is that good for? Like do you go once and you're good? Do you have to take like yearly PT tests? I feel like a PT test at a minimum to be able to vote, right? A PT test would be fucking absolutely stellar, right? But like to get into like a position of power, right? I want to look up to you. All right? I want to respect you. You know, I'll be like, "All right, this man right there, that's a fucking leader."
We vote to resend you to it.
Ooh. Okay. And then like, you know, like the 4-year election period, right? It's just like a fucking brawl. Right? So like every 4 years, just like all the little political parties, they just have to fucking like, oh, dude, could you, yeah, I mean, we'd get to a point, right? Where it's like, you know, we wouldn't have fucking senior citizens trying to fucking lead a country anymore. Maybe we'd actually have people in fucking shape that actually know anything. I think it's fascinating that Congress is just a retirement home. Like that, make sense, man. Why is Congress a fucking retirement home? You got people that are literally senile. A 12-month requal? Like, oh, quarterly? No, that's too much. Quarterly's too much.
I got shit to do.
Yeah, no, quarterly's way too much. Yearly, maybe. I could fuck around with yearly. Leaders required to max out a PT test scores based on max percentage. I mean, we could have it. No, it doesn't have to be an exact standard, right? Like, it could be. You could have it like on a curve. You know, I think that'd be fair. You know, everyone that's there, it's rated on a curve, and you know, it's just whoever did the best out of everybody. I'd fuck with that. Annual APFT and rifle quals for Congress. Let's go. Fuck yeah. I think so. Like the rifle quals though, right? It's gotta be like a stress qual, or like multi-stage qual, right? Where you have like your static qual, and then you also have like a stress shoot. I think that would be. Maybe we mix in a little CQB with it as well. All right. Okay. Now we're talking.
You'd eliminate like 99% of Congress with a single 1 mile run without stopping.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Like up here, and all you needed was this.
I'm fine with that. Right. I mean, we could start small too. The top 2 candidates have to duel 1800 style for office. Yo. Yes.
It's gotta be an MMA fight to the death.
MMA fight to the death.
Yeah. Dueling's cool, but like I want fisticuffs.
I want them to have to fight with like really dumb weapons.
Okay.
Like weapons that don't make fucking sense.
Dildos.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know, like-
Size energy
No, like
force.
to like run for office, right? You have to pass a PT test, and then you have to pass a rifle qual, and then you have to maybe like a land nav as well. I'm just gonna start adding shit on, and then like when you get down to it, right, of like the very end of it, then you have to fucking fight. Maybe not to the death, but
No,
like,
it's gotta be the death.
huh?
'Cause how do you know who wins?
Has to be the death.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't have to worry about like like losers, like trying to run again because they're dead.
Exactly. We don't want fucking losers.
I don't want. I don't want a fucking loser. You already lost once. No. Or maybe like the losers are like deported from America, not allowed to like come back. Hey, I like that as well. Maybe it's.
do that with half the mayors in this country.
But I'm saying it's not till the death, right? But like they get fucking expelled. Like you get like expelled to like Antarctica or some shit like that. Not even like like fucking Haiti or like some like shitty fucking place, because like what if like like the second best of America, right? Like the guy running for Fuhrer, like the second best, like what if we ship him to some like shitty country and he makes that country good, right? And then he raises that country from the fucking ground up, and then they come back to fight us. You don't want that. You don't have like what happened with fucking Cuba.
Yeah.
All right. Because then, you know, you got 17 guys that, you know, had a failed attack, and they fuck off into the mountains of Cuba, and then they wind up, you know, having a whole fucking insurrection and taking your country from you. So I think, you know, Antarctica. Nunchucks at dawn. Yes. I think it has to, like, if there's going to be, like, a duel, right, it has to be, like, with weapons that just, like, don't fucking make sense and are, like, really challenging to use for everyone. Like, I don't know, like bamboo sticks or something. I don't know. I think nunchuck, like, because who's fucking good at nunchucks, right? Like, who knows how to use nunchucks? What, bricks? Bricks would go, you know what? Yeah, bricks would work. Tire irons? I'm also down with, ooh, like comically large wrenches.
Like,
Like,
it's just so heavy the cane
yeah, like, yeah, comically large
Scary,
wrenches.
One guy will be able to pick it up.
Ninja stars? Ninja stars would work.
OSHA blue helmets.
OSHA blue helmets. Yeah. It's like that one scene from Saving Private Ryan where he fucking throws his helmet at one guy, so he just gets mad, takes off his helmet, throws it too. You have empty magazines, and you have to use those.
They're not even heavy.
They give you guns but no ammunition. Oh, having like sword fight with bayonets,
Oh.
and you don't get ammunition. That'd fuck.
You know that one picture where you had the
Yeah, the retardation has escalated. MRE spoons. Yes, I like how we're just like we're continuously going on and on about like just this 100% made up scenario. Diving wrenches. Ooh, E-tool fight, dude. We have some. Yeah. Okay. He got the reference. BioShock. That's what I was going for.
awesome.
Alex, we sponsor every gladiator fight. Every
Dude,
professional gladiator
this
fight.
gladiators fight sponsored by ODGG Supply.
Get yourself a shovel, you bastard.
Leathermans? Maybe. Washington State maintaining a firearms registration. What?
They do.
What?
They've been.
I think that all all America has, you know, a registration. If you want to be
Think
technical.
the ATF doesn't save that fucking
Yeah. No, the ATF knows everything you have. There's already a registration. Pretending otherwise is just fucking silly. Ooh, silly string. All right. Yeah. Ooh, ice cream cones. That'd be hilarious. Like you have to fucking try to use like the ice cream, like the bottom of the ice cream cone, right?
Just shove it down their throat.
Yeah, ice cream cone work. Pool noodles, dude. Could you imagine like a full? This stream has become the most unproductive fucking thing ever. But could you imagine like a full like gladiator arena, right? And like every round, you're like giving them different stupid weapons.
If you win 5 fights in a row, your face on Mount Rushmore.
Hell yeah. Pool noodles would go hard. Hairspray and a lighter. Okay, I'm here for it. Slingshots. Fuck it. We're all 12 years old again.
You're just getting slowly choked out by the noodle, but it's not sturdy enough to actually choke you, so you're just like slowly getting out.
You know what? That's an interesting question I bet not many people have ever thought about. I wonder how many people throughout like human history have actually been killed with a slingshot. Like realistically speaking. I know like the Cain and Abel thing, but like really, like how many people do you think have been killed with a slingshot? My dad's belt. 2 double-sided razors. Ooh.
Prison rules.
Ah. And you gotta like hold the razor. Ah. Dildo bayonets. A pickaxe fight? That's fucking brutal. Do normal slings count? Because if so, then literally thousands. I don't know. I'm just saying shit, man. I don't know. Lamp. I love how many comments that we get of just lamp. Lamp. Okay. Have you considered lamp?
I love lamp.
I understand everything that you're getting at right now, but also have you considered lamp? So, like, you know, at the end of the day, lamp. Actually, chat, could we go ahead and get can we get lamp in chat, please? I need lamp in chat. Yeah, you're gonna be sad about that
Why am I gonna be sad?
because they're not gonna fit me either. We're too skinny. Yeah,
They're so big that
they're that big.
the tightest one
Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat, for the lamps. Fuck yeah.
barely.
Fuck yeah, lamp.
What size did you buy?
So I got the large ones, right? I didn't think like when Everly Stock said large, I didn't think they meant like fat nigga tech. All right, like, cause that's like a whole nother bracket of large. Dude, chat's still going on lamp. You guys are dude.
This one is huge.
I love lamp. Yeah, no, it's like K's size though. That's as big boy size right there. So if K's is trying to set up one of the fucking the Marine Corps issue. Oh, wait a minute.
What are you talking about? What?
What the fuck?
5 different ones?
Did
There's
they
one
send
you
you a
made.
different one?
Hold on, wait, give me that.
Here, wait, where's the tag?
Hold on. Is that different than the one I got? Yo! I think there's two different ones.
What's the tag say?
Padded hip belt, veteran owned. Large pad. What the fuck?
Is the other one an extra large?
I don't know.
Where is it?
I didn't bring it. It's at the house. No, this is different than the other one.
'Cause the other one,
Yeah, this isn't the same. This isn't the same kidney belt. Well, now I'm confused.
fully tight.
Yeah, no, it was like overlapping on me.
Do they have the key working there?
I don't know, but like I thought that I bought 4 of the same one, and I must have not.
My bad, guys. I actually work for Everett Stock Fulfillment too.
Yeah, now I'm just fucking confused.
Floor 8. I had to go to floor 47.
Now I'm just fucking confused. Two. I wish they had more fucking rows of Molly on these. I really do.
Yeah, that'd be a huge fucking belt.
No, dude, the other belts that I got, or at least one of the other, so I didn't take out all 4 of the packaging, and I honestly thought that they were all the same. Okay, hear me out. All candidates get dropped off in the wilderness and have to both survive on their own, but build their own weapons with local material and then hunt down and defeat the other candidates. Dude, Rico's on it. Rico's on it. I want that one. All right, that's what I'm saying. All right, so the next president, that's the new standard. That's how you get elected. So we get you to that point, right? So you got
drop them in Yosemite. Like,
yeah. So you got the PT test, you got the rifle qual. You're gonna have. So maybe we do like a 2-week, like some kind of like 2-week course, okay? Where like we make sure that you're fit and you're up to snuff. And then, yeah, political Hunger Games. So it's basically just political Hunger Games.
Yeah, but
So we're doing Hunger Games, right? But it's to be president. And we send like the best candidates from each district to be president. I'm so here for this. This just sounds naked and afraid, but with politicians. You know what? Maybe we give them like some kind of a packing list though. Televise the entire thing via Ring cameras. It would go so fucking hard. It would go so hard. They have watches that beep if they're close to each other. Ooh.
It beeps faster.
Yeah, it beeps faster the closer you get to other candidates. Maybe we have to make like a... Oh, no, you could let them team up. You let them team up.
Well, yeah, because they have to kill each other at the end.
Yeah, they have to kill each other at the end. I'm here for it.
I'm here for betrayal.
All right, guys, so we're doing Hunger Games, all right, but with political candidates. So that's what we're doing now. At this point, it's just whoever doesn't kiss that damn wall. Okay, yeah, no, we agree, all right, but we're going one step past, all right? So it's whoever doesn't kiss the fucking wall, and then, now we're going into this. They have to do CQB with Barrett's. Dude, could you imagine Trump doing CQB with Barrett? Oh,
Can you
dude.
imagine Pelosi? She gets fired that gets...
I wish that we could get the Trump that Republicans made him seem to be. Right? That's the Trump that I wanted. I want the Trump that everyone claims him I want like the AI version of Trump, right? Like that's the Trump that we need. A golden Barrett. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like the like be the American that what is it? Yeah, the jacked AI Trump. Be the American that Japan thinks you are. He said it before I did. Be the American that the Japanese think you are. Yup. Yeah, so essentially, right, what we're thinking of is it's going to be like a mix between, so it's going to be like a mix between like Ready Player One, The Hunger Games, and then, no, not Squid Games. That's not the one I'm thinking of. And then there was what was the other one? Gamer, I think it was. The one where like you could get out of prison if you go to like 10 of those like Gladiator Royale things.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
And you're like controlled by like some fucking dweeb, like video game nerd. And you're like, huh?
The movie was weird as fuck.
It was cool though.
It also had that other scenes with like the girl and the fat slob.
Yeah, that was fucking weird, man. It was just like, hey, was that necessary?
They called it though.
I mean, like that probably no, that wouldn't probably. That would happen. Like that Death Race. Thank you. Wait, was it Death Race or was it Gamer?
Death Race is one of them.
Both did similar.
×2 bonus round 2 do 20 push-ups. Wait, what? Why 20? Not 25? Just 20?
Hey, he said 20. I'll take it.
I'll do 20. I'm just asking why not 25?
You paid full price and you're only.
He paid $10 to do 20 push-ups instead of 25. I'm here for it. I'll do it.
I paid 5.
Yeah, Gamer.
25.
I was thinking that it was fucking. I mean, Death Race was still a good movie. I'm not gonna lie. All right, 20 push-ups. Let's go. Woo!
Burpee
12, 13, 14. Woo! I still don't understand why 20 though. I'm not mad.
Last dude paid 5.
I don't know how this works. Usually we do sets of 25 push-ups. It doesn't matter. It's just usually we do sets of 25. How similar is rural Washington to Seattle? Dude, it's not even, it's literally day and night. Rural Washington is nothing compared to Seattle. Like, by the time that I was, let's see, 25, I had been to Seattle once. And, dude, like, Seattle is so vastly fucking different than the rest of Washington. Like, if you stay out of Seattle, Tacoma, and Olympia, the rest of the state, it is completely fucking different. The rest of Washington state doesn't even, like, honestly, I kind of wish we would go back to, like, city states, because in no way, shape, or form are they the same. Like, when so many people think of Washington, they think of Seattle. And it's not even fucking remotely the same. Like, if you go to like Morton, Washington, if you go to PL, Washington, if you go to Ashford, if you go to like any of these like small towns, if you go to like Rainier, if you go to Centralia is getting a little bit bigger, but what was that? Eatonville. If you go to Eatonville, like, they are not even like, the vast majority of Washington state is very country. Yes, Vader is also another one, beautiful area down in Vader. I love that area. Let's see. So Vader, Castle Rock, not Tenino. Tenino is also a beautiful town. Not the one I'm thinking of though. It doesn't matter. But like, Elma's chill. Yelm's kind of, so because Yelm's so close to base, like, Yelm's getting kind of not the best. There's a lot of drugs in Yelm. There's a decent amount of crime in Yelm as well. But like, Yelm's not the worst. Mossy Rock, fucking love Mossy Rock. Oh, good lord, Mossy Rock is just, what a wonderful and beautiful little town. I love it out that way. Yelm is becoming Spanaway. Yeah. Shelton's also another town. Oh man, I'm just thinking of more and more towns. Let's see, Arlington. I really like Arlington as well. There's so many beautiful and quiet and peaceful towns in Washington State. Like as soon as you get like, maybe an hour away from Seattle, you get like an hour away from Tacoma, Washington State is so fucking country. Washington State is so unbelievably country. And I grew up down in Washougal. And like, dude, I knew nothing of the fucking city. I knew nothing of the fucking city. And it's so fascinating now, like thinking about, like how people think of Washington. And they think of just like this constant metropolitan just shithole. And it's like, dude, all I've ever known of Washington State is just beautiful country and peaceful, like white areas. I think of very high trust society when I think of Washington State. Port Angeles is getting a little bit worse. That Port Angeles definitely has a lot of problems. Port Angeles is also starting to get, I don't know, the homeless problem is getting pretty bad up there, and then you got like a lot of rich people as well. Wish Chicago would do that. Yeah, I don't know anything about Chicago. Cartels have been fucking up the Kitsap area. I don't doubt that. Grew up in Port Orchard back in the 90s when it was just off-base housing for the naval and shipyard. The only time I ever saw Seattle was when I went down to... Yeah, no, I'd been to Seattle literally once before I was 25. Like one single time. Spokane might as well be an entire another fucking state. Like, for us, on the western side, we view the eastern side as a different state. Like the western side and the eastern side, they might as well be two completely different states.
They're different biomes.
Yeah, they're different biomes completely. Like Eastern Washington is not Western Washington at fucking all. They're completely different. My boots come from Spokane. I'm not hating on Spokane like at all. It's just that it's a completely different area.
Dude, that is the third time in a week now I've heard about white boots or the Knicks.
Wait, what?
He's talking about mixed boots. The guy from PT yesterday was talking about them, and then the guy who came out to the whole day was talking about white boots.
Having mixed boots?
No, that's a brand.
Oh.
They're like the $700 boots everyone keeps talking about.
Oh yeah, I don't know why we're getting get spicy, son. I don't know what that means. Spokane. Yeah, Spokane's becoming, at least to my knowledge, and from the people that I know that are still over there, Spokane's becoming very similar to oh god, what was that one town that we were just talking about in Texas? That's like mostly Mexican.
San Antonio?
San Antonio. Yeah, no, Spokane's becoming like extremely, extremely fucking Mexican.
Yakima already is.
Yeah, Yakima too. I think it's been that way for a while though. I haven't really frequented out that much. Spokane has become El Paso. Yeah, I don't doubt that in the fucking slightest. Washington has cancerous firearm laws, even if it does have beautiful old growth forests. Yeah, okay. And what of it? I don't know. Get a 4570.
Mini 14.
Get a Mini 14. There's still semi-autos that are legal in Washington State.
Mini 30 as well.
Yeah, you can have Mini 14s, Mini 30s. You can still have M1 Grands, M1 Carbines. You can still get Glocks. Like, pretty much all handguns you can still get. You know, it's just like, I don't know. For me, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. Everyone freaks out that, like, we have, like, the worst gun laws ever. And it's like, I mean, do we? It's not like, it's not that fucking bad. But, like, you know, whatever. I guess I can say that because I already have all of the guns that I fucking want. So, like, whatever, I guess.
Go to the hood. We don't have gun laws.
You can have whatever you want if you're not a bitch. Yeah, it's like, do you think like, you know, like Mexicans and blacks, do you think they give a fuck about gun laws? Do you think they care? Do you think illegals care about gun laws? You know, it's like, you know, I mean, like isn't Seattle like a fucking sanctuary county for illegals or whatever?
Yeah.
And it's like, what, you think they care about gun laws? They don't give a fuck. But like all the whites over here, are like, oh my god, my gun laws! Oh no, gun laws! But the heckin' the police, they don't. Oh no! Drink water.
I'll be real. If you get pulled over by a sheriff in Washington State and you're white and you have a gun, they're not gonna ask you anything about it.
No, I've never been once asked for my fucking concealed carry permit. Not once.
State Patrol can eat a dick.
Fuck State Patrol.
Agreed.
Fuck State Patrol.
They're not people.
No, State Patrol's fucking just another revenue collection source. They don't do anything beyond just generate revenue for the state. That's all they do. Did Washington implement a grandfather clause?
Yeah.
No. Washington made everything illegal, and I'm constantly showing all of my illegal things on the internet because I'm that much of a badass.
They go door to door after it,
Yep. Nope. Washington, they implemented all the laws, and they went door to door to make sure that that you were properly, abiding by them. Build drones, brushless motors, and flight controllers are legal. Yeah, have you ever actually tried to build a drone, though? Because without all the software, drones are a fucking pain in the ass.
It's way easier now. We can fix that.
Yeah, but like drones are a pain in the ass without all the fucking software and shit like that.
It's free.
I'm just saying, it's still a pain in the ass. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's that hard. I'm just saying it's a pain in the ass. Okay, I guess I'm saying it's that hard. Do your thing, boo. Yeah, no, if you guys want to build your own drones and do that, absolutely. But it comes down to my same thing that I always say of like, why are you building a drone that you need to have disconnected from everything? Why are you building, like, why do you have radios? Why do you have night vision? Why do you have a plate carrier? Why do you have all of these things if you don't have friends? That is always my biggest question when it comes to so many of these things that people like Spurg about that are team built, like team specific equipment. So many people on the internet spurg about team specific equipment, and you don't have a team. So that is always my question when people start asking me questions about, team specific equipment. Is my reverse is, hold on, has it been 15 minutes? Because if not, fuck you. How long ago was the last super chat? I can't fucking see it. Damn it. Everyone do 30 push-ups. Well, you know what? That does make up for the last 20.
Plus 5.
Huh?
That's plus 5.
Yeah, but that would make up for the last 20. Because then that would put us at 50. So that would be 100.
It's gonna be 75.
What? No, this would put us at 100 total.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to push the ground now, BRB. All right, 30 push-ups. If you guys are watching, 30 heckin' push-ups. Dude, my live streams are basically just like a gym sesh for everyone now. Like, fuck, man. I go and watch P&W Gorilla live streams, and all I do is a fucking workout, man. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, workouts are free.
Yeah, workouts are free. All you have to do is watch P&W Gorilla.
Or for us, we're getting paid.
I'm getting paid, so 30 push-ups. Woo!
Oh. 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hell yeah, let's go.
Is there a cap for these?
No.
No? Fuck.
You have a goal set on there?
I don't have a goal set. Oh no!
$1,000 will do. One.
Dude. Okay, so just so everyone knows, it's $5 a burpee.
I'm leaving.
$5 a burpee.
Alright. He's like, I'm not getting fucking paid.
My 2-year-old got in the way. You put that 2-year-old on your shoulders or on your back, and you. All right, we're going on a ride.
Make your cheer road. I can't English. I'm tired.
If you're getting laid often enough, you don't need push-ups.
Yeah.
How do you have sex? What does that mean? Do you know how sex works?
He's over it.
That's not how sex works. Are you like, that's not how that works. We're here to collect fascist, white supremacists, and Nazis information. Dude, you can collect everyone in the chats, bro. We don't care. Like, okay.
Place an order. We'll collect your
I don't know what you think that's gonna do, my guy. Like, what are you gonna do with this information now? Where do you think that you're gonna take this information of people watching my stream?
Can't they see your follower count anyways?
Yeah.
Like, okay, there you go.
I don't know what you're gonna do with any of this. What an odd account. Kiss the wall.
Assuming it's a porn account.
I just don't understand what you think you're gonna do with this. Also, I'm not even a Nazi. But like I did.
You keep calling me that. I don't think you know what it means.
I don't think people even know what Nazis are anymore. Because like the Nazi party, like they lost, bro.
And I'm not fucking either.
Like the Nazi party's like doesn't exist anymore.
Supreme Court might overturn gay marriage.
Supreme Court might overturn gay marriage.
I doubt it.
No, there's no way.
I think it's only a technicality type deal.
There's no way. Do you realize like how much, like, dude, they would freak the fuck, they would lose it. There ain't no way.
My question is why? They don't have better cases to take?
Yeah, like of all things right now.
Well, this has been in the courts for a while. They don't have better shit to do?
Oh my stars, your dad might have to get a divorce. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know what they would. No, there's still no Epstein list. There's still no Epstein list.
Dude, that lamp is going.
That lamp is going.
I love lamp.
I love lamp. I love lamp. I love lamp. Bill Clinton. Insert fell for it again award. ODGG LLC not a Nazi. Unliked, unfollowed, reported.
Tell them about the flag idea.
I'm sorry, guys. I've been lying to you this entire time. Not actually a Nazi. Sorry,
Alright.
boys. Sorry, boys. It's so over. Like, what? I thought you were cool. This whole time? What do you mean you're not actually a Nazi?
Dude, look at that lamp.
Dude, that lamp is lamping.
Oh, it's gonna break. It's gonna go.
Grifter alert. You weren't a Gentile? I'm white, if that's what you mean. I mean, so that's the thing when it comes to, like, being called a Nazi, and I've said this, like, multiple times, is that, like, at this point, who gives a fuck? Because, like, they're going to call you a Nazi no matter what. They're going to call you a Nazi regardless. Burp it up. That's a single burpee. You gave me $5. That is one singular burpee. $5 a burpee. All right? That's the standard, is $5 a burpee.
Aw, they retweeted you.
Yeah.
That's cute. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks.
I like fans. I love our fans.
Dude, people are fucking weird, man. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a single burpee now. One.
No, it's radio into the bathroom.
You get one.
Oh no, don't collect my name in
Woo!
social media. My employer might find out.
Yeah, Ian requests that you don't let anybody know that that he's actually like a super heckin' racist guy because his employer might find out.
Oh God.
Spurgs together strong. That's hilarious. Jaco said, "I'm a Fed." Good for you, man. No one gives a fuck.
Everyone's a Fed.
Everyone's a Fed. Literally nobody gives a shit. You should do a Far Cry 5 stream sometimes.
Hey, how'd you know about that?
Hey, no one, you're not supposed to know about that. That was our thing. We're still
Just
gonna
ruined Thanksgiving for everybody.
just ruin Thanksgiving. No, we're gonna have to do that.
I was planning on it. That was gonna be our Black Friday stream.
I did a really complex burpee just now with all the bells and whistles. Proud of you, man.
He's got like Jingle Bell sweater on.
Like he actually has like a whistle on. And he's like a whole like fucking like Christmas costume, just like covered in bells.
The cowbell. He's in like the middle of the house. I'm doing a burpee.
I'm
now."
doing it. It's working. Far Cry 5 Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna like actually stream Far Cry 5 on Thanksgiving
No,
though.
we're gonna do a Black Friday.
Oh, Black Friday?
Yeah.
Oh,
Obviously, we're not gonna do Thanksgiving. We're gonna fucking be here.
yeah. I didn't plan on being here Thanksgiving.
No.
Kays said pussy in a box. Or at least that's a gif of a pussy in a box. I don't know what that means.
You're letting the cat out of the box.
The IRL Skyrim stream was still sick as fuck. The what? I don't know what that
IRL Skyrim.
I don't know what that means.
I know you streamed hiking, but okay.
Box in a
That was
box.
so
I get it. I get it. Box in a box.
That was so long ago. That's when you were eating.
Yeah, is that the one where I like read a book and like I was like eating out in the mountain? Is that what he's talking about?
A year and a half.
Yeah, that was
Years ago.
yeah, that was like how long? Yeah, that was like a year and a half ago that I did that stream. I told Tarbers that I was gonna do a stream where I just like go out in the mountains and just sit there and do nothing. That stream got 2.7 thousand views. That was a year ago.
Was it a year? No, it was longer than that.
Hold on.
We redo it. Whoever wins you or wins in hand-to-hand combat on top of that mountain wins the Barrett.
That was March 30th, 2024.
You have till the end of the stream to win the Barrett.
No one's getting my Barrett. That's mine.
No, I'm saying if you do a stream, you go to like the highest fucking point you can get, like the most difficult land nav point, and for 3 hours you have to land nav there. And if they get there and fight you on top of the mountain, they can win Barrett.
Oh, okay.
Good luck getting there.
Location unannounced till stream starts.
Exactly. What's up?
Dox my location. All right, you got 4 hours. Make it count.
You got 4 hours. Ignore the door. Get over.
You know,
here.
I should. Oh, I bet there's snow at that location still, or now.
Yeah, 100%.
You think?
I got my snowshoes ready.
All right. If I go back up to that location though, I'm bringing snowshoes. Like I'm not, because last time I didn't do snowshoes, and that was a fucking mistake.
I got mine
Was
ready
it
to
the
go.
time you lost your keys or was it the other time?
That was the time I lost my keys. Yeah, because I made like a whole video going up there, and like a video going back. Or no, I made a video going up there, and then I live streamed, and then I made a video going back. And the only reason that I was able to find out where my keys was is because I was recording so much on the way up there, and it was like there was like a 45-second stretch in between like two of the videos that I took, and I was able to see that in one of the videos there was keys in my pocket because I had my cargo pocket. So in one of the videos I was able to see that there was keys in my pocket, and the next one there wasn't keys in my pocket. So I was able to pinpoint, okay, my keys are in this one specific stretch, and that is exactly where my fucking keys were. And it's like, huh, sometimes it's actually helpful to be recording yourself all in the mountains. Isn't that something? Oh, I guess I actually should have fucking told like Twitter that I was live. I'm bad at this.
You should
It's my box in a box.
That's your fuck bin.
What?
Just since
A
we
box
can't afford-
inside of another box.
You know, I will admit that Homeland Security and ICE does have some decent propaganda here and there. They, huh?
Very tempting start-on bonuses.
They
70K, 70K, man.
share broadcast. Do 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 boo do do do. Cut. Live now. And link. Well, bam. Look at that. I did a thing.
Do some of those look like exit ones? Well, exit holds. Yeah. That's quite
Any plans for a winter snow camping events? Yes, I do plan on doing a open snow camp event, and I plan on having a open snowshoeing event. So that's it's for sure something I'm gonna do this year. I don't have an exact date yet, but I do plan on doing that.
If you want to do a snow land nav event, this is the first thing you have to do.
Ah, bro, a snow land nav event would be fucking wild.
You gotta
Like, if we
earn
went
it,
up
though.
and, like, set it now.
Yeah.
Use nice bright.
All the people that come out to it, they gotta prove they can be there.
Well, so the issue, though, like, we would have to do, like, a precursor event to make sure that people know
Yeah,
how to
same.
snow, or know how to land nav
You
before we do.
You get a passport. That's what we do. You come to an open event, you get a passport. Oh, you know how to land nav? Okay. Oh, you know how to snowshoe, and your gear is good.
You should start handing out patches or something for different types.
Dude, that would be fucking great.
Like fucking Boy Scout.
Yeah, like challenges and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like man scouts.
Man Scouts. That's
Kinda like what
Dude, that would go
Paladin
fucking
does.
hard.
You need a Man Scout.
Do you have a video on making friends? I'm lonely. Do I have a video on making friends still? I know Huck and I did one, or Huck and I did a couple of them. Hold
Brush
on.
your teeth, wear deodorant. Don't spur too hard.
Brush your teeth. Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing is, like, you know, shut the fuck up. Well, okay, not shut the fuck up, but like,
Don't spur.
don't spurg. That's a huge thing. Let's see.
Go to social gatherings and events.
Do we still have a video on how to do that? How to make friends?
You just go to a little car meet, and then like 2% of the people there you can talk.
Actually, yeah, we do. 1 year ago. It's literally called How to Make Friends. Literally just STFU. Yes, we do have a video on how to make friends.
Don't be gay. That simple.
Don't be gay.
Yeah, wasn't that video literally just you telling everybody to shut the fuck up?
That video is mostly just me and Huck telling everyone to shut the fuck up. Don't be gay. No, it's just like don't be a spurg. Don't commit crimes.
Weird.
Like don't try to tell other people to commit crimes. Don't spend, and yes, someone has done this at one of our open events. Don't spend an hour telling everyone how to commit or how to fucking make nuclear bombs. Don't do that. And if people tell you that they don't care, shut the fuck up. Don't continue spurging about things. If people tell you that they don't, if somebody has to go to a point where they need to tell you to shut up and they don't care about what you're talking about, then shut up. Maybe instead ask someone else questions. You know, try to be like try building. So for me, my biggest opinion with that is yes, read the room. Reading the room is fucking massive. Reading the room is huge. But building a tribe, for me, the biggest thing is hosting open events. Hosting open events is absolutely huge. Hosting open events and saying, hey, I'm going to be here at this time doing this thing, and if you guys want to show up, then, you know, you guys can show up. For me, you know, building a tribe is you're just building a friend group. That's it. That's all you're doing. Building a tribe is just making friends. So in your local area, host open events, host open hikes, host open camps. Just like put out on your social media. Now, obviously, you know, it's going to help if you're not anonymous for this. And I'm not necessarily recommending that you guys go, you know, unanonymous. But like the biggest thing is that you have to put yourself out there. You have to try to make friends. So for me, it's just, hey, at this date, at this time, I'm going to be here doing this. So you show up and you do that. And that's how you make friends. It's literally that easy. You know, like you could go to a gym, try to talk to people. You could go to church, you could try to talk to people. You now it's probably not going to be as easy at like, you know, your local watering hole. It's not like it once was of going to like, you know, speakeasies and going to taverns and whatnot. But like, you know, wherever you frequent, just talk to people and try to hang out with people. You know, get outside of your fucking living room. Stop jorking it all fucking day.
What are your hobbies? What events?
Yeah, get a life.
Around?
Absolutely, get a life. Try to share your hobby with other people. It's that easy. What was that?
You just need to crank your hog all day long.
Yeah, no. Go on Grinder. There you go. That's the ticket. If you're a veteran, then you know go to your local VSO or RSO. What the fuck's it called?
What?
The my brain's dumping it. Try to connect with other veterans. That's the point I'm trying to get at.
VFW?
VFW. Thank you. I don't know why my fucking brain. VSO? Just thinking of fucking random letters.
Military acronyms. They all
Yeah,
blend together.
enter acronym here. Do that. You can be gay and not be a fag. I love that quote. I think that's so fucking funny.
My friend that is gay said that.
Have a constant willingness to learn. So I think like that's the biggest thing is that, you know, like asking questions. You know, like something you have to think about, like every single person loves talking about what they're passionate about. So you have to enter every situation, enter every conversation like you're interviewing the other person. You know, you don't want to spurg about what you like. You don't want to spurg about yourself. The best way to get anyone to like you, no matter what, is asking questions about them. Like you want to think of everything as like an interview, right? And you are the interviewer. So when you're in a new space, just ask people about themselves. Get to know the other people. And if you guys get along, they're going to ask questions about you. But the biggest thing is that you don't want to be over spurging about yourself or your own hobbies or what you like, because you might wind up coming off as either A, fucking weird as shit, or you're going to come across as, you know, someone that's like self-absorbed. So, you know, ask about other people, ask them about their interests. So, you know, that's a huge thing. Paul's video on fake experts is great. Don't be authoritative, ask questions. Absolutely. You know, asking questions of other people, that's huge. Absolutely fucking huge. Oh. Hello. All right, should we circle back into the main talking point? Should we go back into it?
Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro. I think the biggest thing that a lot of people don't understand is how much, you know, foreign influence is bad. And this could be perfect into, you know, how easily we've been divided in our own country. And that, you know, it didn't used to always be like this. It used to be so easy to find friends because you were friends with your neighbors. You were friends with your local community. You know, like, and like you had to have community to survive. There was no other way. There was no other way but to survive and have friends. So you had to become friends with your local populace. Oh, also, multicam is still on sale on the website. But once again, you know, you guys need to start making friends with your local people. America used to be together, and Ben Shapiro is a frisbee. What? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. I like Ben Shapiro's frisbee. Okay, I read that wrong.
Oh, it's a frisbee.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were calling Ben Shapiro a frisbee, and I'm like, I don't. You saying we're gonna throw him? Like what? Ben Shapiro's power level is decreasing, so he keeps wearing larger hats to try to counteract it. Yeah, I have noticed that his frisbee is getting larger. He's getting more powerful.
He's getting bolder.
He's getting balder. Don't make fun of me. It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, but
No, but it's incredible, and I've said this I don't know how many times. Is that foreign influence has absolutely fucking nuked and killed the local populace. I mean, there used to be more than just being individualistic. There used to be so much more than being just 100% individualistic, and I think that's really been lost. That's absolutely been fucking lost of just the entire concept of having friends, and it's like it's good to be an individual. It's like you need to, and like that's another thing of like delivery services, the 9 to 5. Like that is especially after COVID, and now we're all just kind of like predispositioned to be alone. It's incredible how alone people have become after COVID, but it's also incredible how much it's changing, and how much. And at least I don't know about you guys, but like looking at Twitter, right? It's incredible how much things are starting to change, and how much people are just like sick of the foreign influence in this country, and how so many people are just like, I want my country back. I'm sick of all of my tax dollars going overseas. I'll also drink water. Yeah. No, it's really hard to get people to show up to fucking anything nowadays. That's so true. It's so fucking true. And people bitch out at the last second for the dumbest reasons. I don't say I have friends. I just tolerate people differently. Well, it sounds like you're insufferable then. That sounds like you're insufferable. If all you can do is tolerate people, either you're around the wrong people or you're the fucking problem. Yeah, no. Everything changed after 2020. So true. Every Gen Z person is awake about Israel. Also true. Oh, I don't like frisbee people. Is that what we're going to start saying now? Because that's kind of fucking hilarious. Frisbee bad. Are we just going to start saying frisbee people? Because that'd be fucking hilarious, I'm not going to lie. Monkey good, frisbee bad. No, the foreign influence, though, and I find it fascinating. Like, every now and then I get, like posts that pop up in my feed, and it's incredible that they're now getting away from the release the hostages thing. Because it used to be all like, release the hostages, release the hostages, release the hostages, release the hostages. And now the hostages are released. And I was like, okay, well, where are they possibly going to go from here? Like, what else could they possibly have to say or go from there? And I saw, and so I haven't seen anything of like, where they were going to go from there. And I saw in a comment section recently, there was a bunch of people that are like, oh, well, the women and children deserve this because they shouldn't have started a war. And I find it fascinating how, and this is probably due to, so much of GWAT and the global war on terrorism and America's involvement in the Middle East. But I don't think people understand what war is anymore. Because like when I think of war, right, I think of like an entire military fighting an entire another military. I think of actual force on force. And like in my opinion, war is not just dominating women and children. War isn't just like genocide. Like at least a like mutual combatant war, right? Like that's not what that is. But, that being said, I know a lot of people are going to say that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about because I've never been to war. So, I need to shut the fuck up when it comes to war. When I think of war, I think of conflict. Yeah, but, like, you have to have, like, there's actual, like, combat back and forth. You're not just, destroying and leveling entire cities. You're not just killing women and children. You're not raping prisoners. You're not just war and genocide are two completely different fucking things. And the fact that we're trying to pretend like they're one and the same is fascinating to me. Absolutely fucking fascinating. But we can't talk about too much of this on YouTube, so I won't go too far into that. Even though I was downrange, I didn't know what war was. I was rear echelon Pogue life. Well, so that's another thing when it comes to, everyone that I've talked to that has been overseas, everyone that I've talked to that has been downrange, the vast majority of them, they don't say that what they did was actually war. Not by no means all of them, not by any stretch of the imagination. But, I've talked to quite a few fucking people now that, have said that they wish that they didn't go. And that it didn't feel like they were at war necessarily. It felt like they were in another country and they were doing the bidding for, someone else. And that they were the bad guys. And that America in the Middle East was the bad guys. And it's hard to ignore that, because that, once again, though, don't want to get too far into this for YouTube's sake because I'm not trying to get my pee-pee smacked. The rosary that I bought was literally just from Amazon. You can look up, wooden rosary on Amazon. I think it's one of the top links. It's not hard to find at all. Also, if you do wear the wooden rosary that I've been wearing, just so you guys are aware, a lot of Catholics will freak the absolute fuck out of you wearing a necklace rosary because rosaries are not supposed to be jewelry and they will get very, very fucking mad at you. So just so you guys are aware, be warned. Is British MTP also Frisbee camo? Are we saying Frisbee camo as in Fed camo? Isn't British MTP, isn't that basically just multicam?
Yeah.
Time for a shameless plug for ODGG. Shameless plug. Drink water, and I sell canteen cups. They're stainless steel. They're great.
Multicam is 20% off.
Also, all multicam is currently 20% off on the website, and I sell canteen cups. You should go buy a canteen cup. They're great, unironically. I actually EDC a canteen cup, and I've had my canteen cup, and I don't know how many fucking fires now because it's stainless steel, and it just keeps working. I didn't bring it inside today. It's in my car. But stainless steel is fucking great. Buy one or don't, whatever. Yeah, go onto my website, max your credit card. You won't, no balls.
Wait till Black Friday to do that.
No, yeah, no. Wait till Wait till Black Friday.
German Wolves when?
German Wolves will be released Black Friday. The German Wolves... Sir, the German Wolves have entered the warehouse. We actually received the German Wolves today. The German Wolves are officially in the warehouse. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the German Wolves here, and we're going to sit on them. We're going to fucking sit on them, and I'm going to tease your balls until Black Friday. I'm going to dangle it in front of you. Here it is. Here it is. You get to wait.
I'll be sleeping in the warehouse every
Yeah, I'm going to be sleeping on a fucking pile of them, and I'm going to tease your balls until Black Friday. I'm just gonna dangle it. I'm gonna dangle it. There it is. Here it is. Yes, I have all of the German Wolves. Every single one. Every single German wool in existence. I have them all in this warehouse, and soon they will be yours. Not right now, though. They're not right now, because you gotta wait.
Ian's gonna count them.
A second German wool has hit the warehouse. I see we like Clay Martin's stuff. Yeah, we used to be mutuals, then he unfollowed me. Don't know why. And I even messaged him asking if we had beef and if there was an issue there, and he left me on red. So I have no idea, because to my knowledge, me and Clay agree on fucking everything, and we used to be mutuals, and now we're not, so I don't know. German wool underwear. I would never rip apart a German wool blanket to make fucking anything. Not gonna do it. I refuse. If anything, I would add a zipper to the German wool blanket. That is all. That is the only thing that I would do to make the German wool better, but I'm not going to cut it up in any way. If you guys are dumb enough to cut up a German wool blanket and make things out of it, do your thing. You didn't let him shot the 50, so he's salty. I mean, I would totally do a collab with Clay. I'd be down with that. Once again, I have no beef with him. I have no issue with him. I've never had a problem with him. To my knowledge, he's never said anything that I disagreed with. I still have his book at my house. I've read his book. It's just that he unfollowed me, and no reason why, and I have no fucking idea. So, I have no problem with him though. So. But then again, there was a lot of fucking people that unfollowed me at like the same time. It was like when I started asking questions, it was like the same thing that happened, and not as bad as Nick Fuentes, but it was like the same thing that happened to Nick Fuentes. Because like I didn't really start understanding a lot of things about World War II and the lies that we were told about World War II until like 2023. 2023 it was hilariously on Twitter of all fucking places. Twitter radicalized me, and there's so much content, and there's so many videos and so much proof, and I even asked Grok, and Grok verified like so many videos that they were in fact real, and that like so many things about like all these death camps, and Grok verifying like all these different things about World War II. And that really made me question. So I made a lot of fucking posts on Twitter in 2023 was like that was kind of like the heyday of me like opening my eyes, and a lot of fucking people blocked me, a lot of people like disavowed me, a lot of people unfollowed me and wouldn't do collabs with me, and I was starting to get seen as like this like awful evil Nazi or whatever, and I'm just like, I'm not a Nazi. I feel like I'm asking legitimate fucking questions here. Like how am I a bad guy for asking questions of like, hey, were we lied to? Because like, you're allowed to ask questions about pretty much fucking everything. You're allowed to be a conspiracy theorist about pretty much fucking everything, and you'll just get labeled a conspiracy theorist. And everything with COVID, right? Like you're allowed to talk against COVID. You're allowed to talk against vaccines. You're allowed to talk about so many things. And I've been saying for fucking years and years and years and years of always ask questions, always ask questions, always ask questions. And I started asking questions about World War II. And that is the only topic that you're not allowed to fucking talk about. You're not allowed to ask questions about World War II. You are not allowed to ask questions about October 7th. And like I was saying with, because I haven't watched Nick Fuentes' content too much, but watching Nick Fuentes' interview with Tucker Carlson, I was like, oh shit, me and him were asking, like the same damn questions. I mean, he was absolutely ostracized way harder than I was, Like, I've never been debanked. I've never been put on a no-flight list. But I do understand in the same vein of like, being completely shunned in so many fucking ways from the community. But, asking questions about World War II, like, dude, it is fascinating how quickly you will get called evil. It is incredible asking questions and how you will get vilified so fucking fast for asking questions. And how there's so much proof that we've been lied to in so many fucking ways. Even General Patton, he had some fantastic quotes after World War II. And it's like almost proven to an exact T that General Patton was assassinated. and you're not allowed to talk about that. You're not allowed to ask questions about that, and you will get fucking vilified. You will get vilified. You are awful. You are evil. How dare you? You're a racist. You're an anti-Semite. You're this. You're this. You're this. And it's like, hey, whoa. I just asked a question. What? Why am I? Hold on. I thought I was taught at a very young age to ask questions. Like I vividly remember being told so many fucking times while growing up to ask questions. And I'm just like, well, why can't I ask questions? Why is it now on this topic that I'm not allowed to ask questions? I thought we were supposed to ask questions. And you're supposed to ask questions only if they're like allowed, right? You're only allowed to ask the correct questions. You're only allowed to talk about specific talking points. And it's just I don't know, man, it's fascinating, you know, once your eyes are opened and once you're just like, hey, the math isn't mathing. The numbers don't add up. Things don't make sense here. And once you realize that, you're like, holy fuck, dude. Holy shit. Because, you know, there's very, very key points with World War II that as soon as you start realizing, as soon as you start asking questions, and as soon as you start, you're like, okay, well, these numbers aren't possible. These numbers are not possible in any way, shape, or form. And it's incredible how much you will get vilified as soon as you start, you know, talking about it. Now, it's also incredible how much, you know, how much of a paradigm shift we have, and how much the Overton window has completely shifted, you know, in the last 2 years. I mean, it is the Overton window has shifted so fast in such a short amount of time that it's kind of like it's shocking at some points. And it's still incredible how many people are like still asleep, but I think that people are waking up very, very quickly. People are waking up very, very quickly. And the amount of propaganda ever since October 7th, I think that's that, you know, some people, foreign influencers, have gotten too bold, and they think that that they can keep the lie going, right? And it's did you ask anyone in your family or family friends that served in World War II about World War II? I did have family that served in World War II. I have family that served in World War I. And, you know, no, everyone's dead. So, like, no. Also, drink water and buy canteen cups. And military surplus on my website. You should go buy some. And all multicam is currently 20% off. So go buy some. There you go. That's the ad. What was that?
Your friends want you to have multicam too.
Yeah.
Join the staff.
Your Fed friends want you to have multicam. Yeah, so that's another thing, you know, and war is a racket. Ain't that the damn truth? No, that's another thing when it comes to, like, you know, just discussing World War II and asking questions about it. And it's like, you know, look around. It's like, does it feel like we won? Does it look like we won? Do you think that this is what our ancestors wanted to happen to America? Like, do you think this is what our grandfathers and our great-grandfathers wanted? Was that for us to be completely replaced in our own country? Canteen cups are on sale. No, canteen cups are not on sale right now. I'm pretty sure like almost everything is going to be on sale for Black Friday. Like everything except for the German wool blankets. German wool blankets are going to be the only thing that it's on sale. But you're going to be able to buy them, so, you know, be happy. Anyway, back to my talk point. Do you think this is what our grandfathers and our great-grandfathers wanted to happen to America? You know, do you think this is what they wanted? Do you think that they wanted us to not be able to buy a house? Do you think they wanted us to be paying, you know, 45+% in taxes? Do you think that our great-grandfathers wanted us to be struggling on a day-to-day basis? Do you think that they wanted our suicide rates to be absolutely through the roof? Do you think that our great-grandfathers wanted us to have millions and millions and millions of immigrants shoved into our country, and, you know, the world that they grew up in of, you know, 98% white, 100% white? Do you think that they wanted the land that they left to go fight for to 100 years later to now be, you know, 20% their own people? Do you think that they wanted that? Do you think that our great-grandfathers would, like, how do you think they would look around and view America right now? Like, if our great-grandfathers were alive right now and we were able to give them a tour of our metropolitan areas, of the homelessness, of the drug epidemic, of how many, you know, languages are being spoken in our great cities, do you think this is what they wanted? Do you think this is what they fought for? Like, when they went to go fight and die, you know, in Germany, do you think this is what they wanted? And do you think this is what they thought of for America? They'd crash out at the first trans person they saw. I mean, like, I don't know, man. It's like, do you think that our great-grandfathers and our great-great-grandfathers, you know, all of our ancestors, you know, if they looked down upon us, you know, do you think they'd look down upon us in shame? Do you think they'd feel bad for us? Do you think that they would, they'd be like, yeah, no, this is what I fought for? I don't know, man. I know what I think about it. Have you seen The Order? I have not. I do not know what The Order is. They would be absolutely disgusted and infuriated. Jesus would be flipping tables. Yeah. Yeah. No, and that's another thing. Oh, judges. Dude, don't even get me fucking started with judges. The amount of judges that don't even have to go to law school now. That's fascinating to me. Like, how have we gotten to a point where judges don't have to go to law school? Who's like, bro, that is absolutely incredible that judges can just be appointed, and that you have all of these lawyers now that have to go to law school and have to pass the bar, but judges don't. Why the fuck would a judge not have to go to law school? Why the fuck would a judge not have to pass the bar in the United States of America? What fucking sense does that make? And if you guys don't believe me, look into it. You know, like, and it sounds insane. It sounds absolutely fucking insane. You're like, there's no way that's true. There's no fucking way that's true. And I didn't believe it either. And it's incredible, like, you know, so all these career criminals that we have, all of these criminals that are allowed to just keep committing crime, keep committing crime, you know, like that black man that stabbed Irina in the neck on the bus, you know, that was like his 15th felony that he had committed. And like, these judges just keep letting him out and keep letting him out and keep letting him out. And at a certain point, you have to acknowledge that it's on purpose, that they want criminals on the streets. They want us to be afraid. They want us to be getting murdered. They want our women and our children to be raped. They want this. What other explanation is it? If you know, what other explanation could you possibly have beyond it's being allowed and they want this to happen to us? What other explanation could there be for that of career criminals? The fact that I can even say the phrasing, the two words, career criminal. The fact that I can even say that, right? What other reason can you possibly come up with? Anything. I will take a single explanation beyond they want it to happen, beyond it's being allowed. What other explanation is there? Because I don't know. And once again, I am just some retard asking questions. I don't know. I don't have, you know, like the answers here. I don't have a solution. I'm just asking questions. But the fact that career criminals have too many syllables. Yeah, career criminal. Yeah, I realized the exact same thing when I said it, but hi Tarbers. Yeah, the judges are just letting everyone out, and the judges are just letting people commit these crimes. And it's career criminal equals politician. Real. No, that's my biggest question, right? Is why are career criminals even a thing? Why are they being allowed beyond they want them to keep committing crime? They want us to be afraid. They want us to not they want us to keep being murdered and raped and pillaged, and they want our houses to keep getting broken into. And what happens when you fight back? You get thrown in jail. The career criminal doesn't get fucking thrown in jail. They get let out. They get let out immediately. But if you kill a career criminal, right? What happens to you? What happens to you? You know exactly what fucking happens to you. So have you ever read Northwest Independence novels by Harold Covington? I have not. Holy crap, I finally caught alive. What's up, y'all? Oh, wow. He was a good boy. Yeah, no, there was the mayor of Seattle actually said that he doesn't care if someone has 4 or 5 felonies. He doesn't know their story. He doesn't know if maybe they were hungry. He doesn't know why they committed the felony. I'm like, I don't give a fuck why someone killed someone else. Fucking hang them. I don't care why a black man raped and murdered and stole. Hang them. I don't give a shit what his reasoning was. There is no reason. There's none. I don't if you have commit multiple felonies, if you have stolen multiple times, if you have killed multiple people, no. Doesn't care about felonies, NFA violation time, boys. Yeah, no, repeal the NFA. So yeah, no, I agree there. Don't tell anybody about it, so, Hey, you should drink water. Yeah, if you're black and you commit multiple felonies, then he wants to know your story. But if you're white and you commit multiple felonies, he doesn't give a fuck about your story. You're going to jail for life. That's so true. That's so true. Realistically, the only way to EDC is to carry mask, gloves, and a change of clothes. Oof. Yeah, so I remember I was talking to somebody about that recently of has there ever once, on record, has there ever, just one single time, I will take a single example, has there ever been one single time where someone having a concealed carry permit helped them out in the court of law? Just once. Has that ever happened? Has it ever happened where having a concealed carry permit actually helped you? And if there are examples, that's awesome. But is that a thing? Does that help anyone ever? Because I don't, to my knowledge. Polk County, yes. Change your socks. I don't know of once that's ever happened. So, I don't know. And if it has happened, I doubt it's happened very much. That's for sure. Doop doop boop boo. Boop. Let's see. Boop. Do. Do. Nope, not that. Can you? I guess you can't. Interesting. Yeah, only after $100,000 in lawyer fees. Lawyer fees. What did I say? So that's another thing, right? Is that dude, like the thought process, or like hearing like someone, like I always found that fascinating of, you know, like that somebody can break into your house and somehow if you that somebody can break into your house and you can still lose in court. And it's like, they were in my house. Why? No. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. Under no circumstance should that ever be a thing. Winning the gun battle, yep, no. Winning the gun battle isn't my problem. It's winning the legal battle. Oh, dude, I've thought about that so many fucking times. Especially when, and that's a huge reason that I stopped working armed security, is that I was thinking about it of, like, while working armed security, of if I ever had to use my firearm and they're not white, I'm fucked. If I'm working armed security and I'm in Seattle or I'm in, you know, Olympia or Tacoma, and I have to get into an altercation with someone else and they're not white, if it's a minority, even though whites are the minority, which is also kind of fucking hilarious, but whatever. If I have to get into an altercation where I have to shoot somebody else, I'm like, you're not winning that fucking legal battle. Or like the chance of you winning that legal battle, like you're going to have to spend so much fucking money. If you were a white man, you are going to have to spend so much fucking money. And so the only conclusion that you can possibly come down to is that the entire thing's fucking rigged against white people. That's the only conclusion that you can possibly come to. And if you guys can come to a different conclusion, and if anyone has a different conclusion, please, by all means, let me know. I read that wrong. He said spook, and I thought it said spork. Did you guys know that I sell sporks? Shameless plug. Shameless plug. I sell sporks, and they have my company name on them, and I think that's cool. You should go buy a spork. 6 or more, leave the store. Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, if there's 6, don't go so. Don't be around them. It's the only fucking solution. Literally facing 3 to 9 years right now for it. Absolutely horseshit. I mean, I know my opinion on going to jail, and I'm not going to say it for legal reasons. But I know my opinion on going to jail. But you have... I don't know what that word means. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I know my opinion on going to jail. So, you know, there's that. But I don't know about your opinion. Thank you, John. You can say it. I won't. Also drink water. Fuck, I love water. This has been a spicy stream. It's probably one of the spicier streams I've gotten on. It's an Illinois thing. Well, I don't want to go to Illinois, so... And I'm never going to Illinois. Pass. Pass. Not going to Illinois. We've been under attack since 1913. Oh, if that's not the truth. If that's not the truth. Yeah, I love that that people that live in places like Illinois will hate on me for being in Washington. And it's like, bro, do you know where you live, my guy? Like, that's fucking hilarious. More like 1861. What happened in 1861? Do I have to Google it? What happened in 1861 in American history? The American Civil War. Oh, got it. Got it. We was Kangs. Upper New York is beautiful. I'll give it that. Washington isn't far off from Illinois. All of America isn't that far off from Illinois, let's be real. The amount of people that that don't understand that like every single state's going the same way. Every single state's going the same fucking way. Fuck Lincoln. All my homies hate Lincoln. Yeah, I know it's the Civil War. We just went over that. Lincoln wanted to send them back to Africa. Yeah, well, he didn't now, did he? We're going to have to fight our way out of this. I mean, so that's another question, right? And that's, you know, I don't think enough people want to talk about that. I don't really know how you can talk about that. I don't really know, you know, what's the best way to approach that. But once again, and I've said this in a couple of streams now, like, do you even have friends? You know? So, like, you know, people talk about fighting, and it's like, have you ever even been in a fight? Have you ever been punched in the face? Have you fought anyone ever? Have you ever been in a fist fight? Like, do you even know what it's like to have, you know, like, your adrenaline spiked to, like, that high of a degree? Do you even know if you're going to just fucking freeze? You know, like, so many people, like, especially on the internet, so many people talk big, and so many people, like, talk tough, and it's like, dog, I bet you've never even been in a fucking fist fight. You know, like, I've seen people freeze during airsoft. You know, so, like, and I've seen guys that talk big freeze in airsoft, which is comical as fuck. You know, so many people think that they're ready for a fight. So many people think that they're ready for a fight. And that, you know, in an airsoft match starts fucking kicking off. And dudes fucking freeze. Guys get behind cover and they don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. You start screaming at them and they lock up. So many men. So many fucking men. And veterans too. You know, like, dudes, it's incredible. It's honestly fucking incredible how many men have never been in any kind of force-on-force environment. And I'm talking about, like, the smallest degree. Once again, I'm not a combat veteran, okay? Like I've said in streams in the past, I've only been shot at twice, okay? I'm no badass, all right? Like, so, but it's at the basic level, right? We're talking about, like, you know, all the fucked away down here. Like, I've seen dudes freeze during airsoft. You know, like, and so many guys have never actually felt any sort of stress. So many men have never felt any kind of pressure at fucking all. Yes, I've never been to war. Also, what do you constitute as war? Because technically, GWAT was a police action, so you haven't been to war either. Now I'm just being a shit. I've not been in a gunfight, but I've been in a lot of house fires. Yep. Firefighters freeze too. Especially the untrained ones. Yep, this is why training is so important. That's another thing I don't know how many people I've had to fucking talk to and try to say this to, of, like, you know, do you know what men did before they went to war? Like, through all of human history? They trained. Through all of human history. Before going to war, before going into fights, before going to battle, men trained. And the amount of men, especially veterans, the amount of veterans and the amount of men on social media that call training LARPing, and that it's pointless and it's stupid and you shouldn't do it. And it's like, hey, bud, do you know what you did before you went to war? Do you know what you did before you went to Iraq, Afghanistan, the Middle East? You trained. Did you know that? Did you somehow forget that part? That you trained. That's what you do before. Yeah, you will not rise to the occasion. You will fall to your lowest level of training when you are met with a fight. It's flight or fight. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, war games is LARPing. It's live action role playing. And the amount of, like, you know, like, government, the amount of men that that are like government supremacists that like don't want you training for whatever fucking reason. Just noticed that. You should be running open enrollment classes on what you know and can do. Dog, I literally fucking do that. I literally do that. I host open events all the fucking time. So like, yep, already on it. It's all LARPing until it isn't. Private training is often better than military training anyway. Yeah, no, military training for the most part is just like you're training to like the dumbest fucking person. Use simunitions. Fucking give me a link. Give me a link. Where am I finding these simunitions? Clark, find them. Send me a fucking link and I would love to use simunitions. Where am I buying them from? I will buy simunitions all fucking day and night. Where am I getting them from? Use real ammo. Be a man. Based. Train with 22. Work your way up. I played paintball once in 6th grade. It was National Paintball Day. Legit paintball snipers on trucks in the parking lot. Intimidating as a kid. Yeah. Now, simunitions are expensive as fuck. The biggest thing with simunitions, though, is just like good luck finding bolts. Good luck binding the sims. Good luck finding any of this fucking shit. Like, I have not been able to find a single source for simunitions. So, like, I would love to train with simunitions. Yeah, no, train with 22. Be a man. What, you guys aren't microdosing 22 to get ready for 5.56? Are you even fucking trained? Look at this guy. He's not even trained. He's not even microdosing 22. Yeah, dude. How are you gonna withstand a fucking 50 BMG if you can't even take a 22? Idiot. No. I've said this in streams in the past. We sent Huck to a school once, or a force on force event. And one of the guys that was there actually wound up losing his eye because he got shot with a simunition in the face, and it missed his eye pro, and he now doesn't have an eye for the rest of his fucking life. So like simunitions are based. Simunitions fucking suck, but simunitions are you're using an AR-15. You're shooting an actual projectile. Like simunitions can actually kill people, like unironically. When I was at Fort Lewis, we did this training event where we had to get dropped from helicopters, and we entered this like simulated village, and it was this entire village that they made out of connexes. And my first sergeant actually took a simulation like really, really close to the face. He turned a corner, and one of the fucking privates that was there just like freaked out and fucking shot him in the face, and he had it embedded in his cheek. And my medics had all of my medics had to come down on my first sergeant and literally force him. Because my first sergeant at the time was just this big motherfucker. And he was just like, I'm fine. It'll be okay. I don't give a shit. And he's just bleeding from his fucking face. And then all the medics in the entire company had to come together and force him to get into the fucking one of the med trucks so they could take him to get it surgically removed from his face. And he did not want to stop training. He was that was a fucking hardcore first sergeant. I do sell these jackets. You should go buy one. I'm selling them currently in small, medium, and large. This is a medium, and I can wear a large, and I'm fucking swimming in this parka. odggsupply.com. Go buy you some heckin' military surplus. Do the thing. Go on my website and buy it all up, because I sell it. Also, multicam is currently 20% off on my website for the entirety of the stream. Milsim West is the best campaign training in the history of the world. I don't know about that. Your website is so nice now. It's getting a lot better. It's getting a lot better. I am 5'10", and I weigh 185 pounds. What if too small for small? Go to the gym, nerd. Ready for the German 100% wools. Soon, Black Friday. Mill some weed. He knows the story. He knows the story. He knows. Simunition welts last months. Do you sell extra mediums? What, like schmediums? I'm not tall. 5'10's not tall. I'm like normal size. Those Krauts really have some nice camos. Yeah, this is made by Hugo Boss. You didn't know? You didn't know? Yeah, Hugo Boss was like, hey, give them Flecktarn. They'll like that shit. I don't know who designed Flecktarn, I'm gonna be real. I love how many people like the Duckies. Do you think I need a large? I don't know, dog. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Oh yeah, we have multiple like brackets of the mediums, which is so fucking confusing. I am 6'3", 185 pounds. Do you think I need a large? Nah, you'd probably be fine in a medium, honestly. Cause like, once again, like I'm 5'10", and like, dude, this is like these parkas are fucking huge, man. They're so comfy. They're so fucking comfy. Like, what's really cool about this parka is that like I can easily put on like 2 more coats under this parka, and it's like not a big deal at all. Like, cause I've worn a waffle and then I've worn a hoodie under this, and it doesn't affect, like I've still got so much fucking room in this thing. I didn't mean for like this whole fucking stream to be an ad, but like also there's like, and I don't know what else it would be for. Like this has to, like, there's no way this isn't specifically for booze, right? Like I don't, like, what else would this be for beyond flask? Like that has to be a flask pocket. Like, no, these are my like, this is my new, we actually we put this out of like, this is new, like a company standard of like, if you're in the warehouse, you're wearing the Flecktarn parka. So like, this is new, like all like the floor guys are now wearing the same parka. Why? Because we can. Hugo Boss also made other outfits for the German. Those are real snazzy ones. I don't think that he made these though. Alex, I accidentally put the My Mom Stopped Drinking and My Dad to Come Home in my cart, and I don't know how to get it out. Well, looks like you're going to have to buy it now. I ordered from your website purely for the ducks. I just happened to get surplus in my order. Hey, speaking of, what'd you guys think of my soap ad today? I thought it was great. I thought my soap ad was fucking great today. I was proud of that one. Fucking the Tapatio and the Barrett in the shower. That was too good. Speaking of, North Idaho tallow, now available on ODGG supply. You guys should go get you a candle. Go get one for the plot. Get one for your wife, or your mom, or your girlfriend, or your, I don't know. Did you drop the soap? It wouldn't matter if I dropped the soap. I was the only one in that motherfucker. Yeah, no, I thought that ad was fucking great, dude. I just thought of that on the fucking whim, too. Look at that. You guys, you could also have a candle. They smell great, too. ACU dyed red. You heard it here first, folks. Huh. You guys are bathing? How else are you gonna sell it? Lol. Lol. I like candle. I need to see this ad. Yeah, no, if you haven't seen that ad, you're fucking wrong. It's the last video on my YouTube shorts. It's the last, yeah. Go to my YouTube shorts. It's the last video, and hold on. How many views does it have right now? I thought maybe it's like at that point where like I think I'm funnier than I am, but I thought that ad was fucking hilarious. How many views is it at? It has 8.4 thousand views. That's hilarious. That is the #1 most popular video right now. Oh, good lord. Yeah, no, that was too funny, man. It was just too funny. So the medium 5, 6, and 7 is like the length of the arms. So like the higher the number, the longer the arms are, supposedly. It's German sizing's fucking confusing, man. It's very fucking confusing. No, I did not buy the $4,000 lava lamp. I told you I'm not. If somebody wants to send me a $4,000 lava lamp, awesome. You can send me a $4,000 lava lamp. I'm not. Yeah, do I need to put on my Amazon wish list? Am I an OnlyFans chick now? I'm not going to spend $4,000 on a fucking lava lamp. I'm just not doing it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. Like, that's just fucking. That's insane. Yeah, that video is great, right? That ad's too fucking good, right? Are your candles pork fat based? No, dude, it's in the fucking name. It's in the name. It's tallow. It's. Do you know what tallow is? Only apes. I mean, we did teabag for fucking super chats, so. Sounds like a nice lamp, though. Yeah, it might be. All right. I did this the last stream, and I need to get better at doing this. All right, guys. We're gonna do a new segment right now. Did you see your homie Dave crashed out yesterday? What did he crash out on? Was it good? Was it funny at least? What did he crash out on? While you type that in the chat, I'm going to tell you what people ordered today. All right. The last order that just got placed was for $158. This guy got a Zipper Whoopee Ranger Beads, a full-size protractor. He got a spork, and one of the new IFAC pouches. No, it wasn't funny. He crashed out about Rebecca. Crashed out on Rebecca? Oof. Oof. All right. The order right before that was $59. Someone got 3 bars of North Idaho tallow and then 6 sporks. Why? Somebody got 6 sporks.
You got 6 friends.
Maybe it was for presents. I'm guessing it was for presents. Order before that, somebody spent $51, and they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars of soap, and no, 4 bars of soap, and then some of the lip balm.
Dude, we're really sold out of soap.
Yeah, the soap sounded good.
We're actually probably sold out right now.
It was bad, bro. No e-girls. Sporks are based. Sporks, 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 sporks.
That looks wet out there.
Who got the golden tea bag? I'll have to go check out his crash out. You didn't rate my kit on Twitter. I'm sorry, man. I get a lot of fucking notifications. I don't mean to. Well, maybe I'll have to set up like a new email of like specifically like email here and like to rate your kit. Okay. Let's see. This order was $101. This guy got 1 bar of soap and then 3 candles.
Dude, I think we're gonna be sold out.
Yeah, we're selling these fast. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. This guy got $33. He got 2 of the redback rope straps.
Redback rope.
Redback rope.
Can't commit domestic terrorism without redback rope.
I drank alcohol the day before last, and it kicked me in the fucking head. Learned the hard way. You're supposed to drink water if you're gonna drink alcohol, you fucking idiot.
Maybe eat. Drink water.
Yeah, if you guys are gonna be drinking alcohol, make sure that you're drinking enough water and you're eating food. Learn how to drink alcohol better. Rate my spork.
I'm not buying the soap unless it smells bad. Oh, they're gonna love Huckberry.
Dude, they're gonna love Huckberry. Dude, the Huckberry The huckberry flavor is of the soap and candle is gonna be so fucking bad. It's gonna be so bad. I'm excited. We're gonna make a huck flavor of soap and candles, and it's going to be watermelon and fish.
Gatorade.
Oh yeah, watermelon, grape, Gatorade, and fish, like salmon.
Oh, like
It might be good. I don't know.
the same packets.
It could be good. I have no idea.
I don't know.
We haven't made it yet.
Did you ever read my description for the soap?
Uh-uh.
That's what I ran on the Instagram ad.
Oh, you actually posted that? Hell
I
yeah.
like the product.
Need to qualify your purchase of military surplus for the wife? We got you, dog. Get her some North Idaho tallow soap made from real grass-fed tallow and all the non-toxic natural ingredients to make the flavor you desire. Note to Alex, cheesecake soap does not taste like cheesecake. Yeah, ain't that the fucking truth. There's also candles, beard balm, and chapstick available. Look, dude, it looked really fucking tasty, okay? It looked tasty, and I tried it, and you know what?
Yeah, it tastes like soap.
It tasted like fucking soap.
Lying
Don't eat the
animals.
soap.
Fucking weird.
It tastes like soap. I learned that the hard way, and it tastes like fucking soap. It was awful. Don't recommend. I do not recommend trying the soap. It looks good. The soap looks good, right? Like, it looks like you'd want to take a bite in it, and then you take a bite in it, and you're like, fuck, that's soap. Like, was shit. And then and then it's in your gums, and it's in your teeth and shit, and then you just taste soap for like the rest of the fucking day, and you're like, well, that wasn't fucking cheesecake. Fuck. Like, you think it's cheesecake, right? And it's fucking not. It's not cheesecake. It's fucking bullshit, dude.
Are those candles part of inventory?
This one is.
I think we're sold out.
Oh shit.
Well, it's too late for that one. The bottom ones are fine.
Oops.
What scent is that?
Cabin spice.
Whoever bought Cabin Spice,
Are these actually sold out right now?
probably.
Oh shit.
I don't know if the candles are. I know the soap is guaranteed to be.
Whoops.
Sure, put it down, sorry.
Sorry, I used your candle on stream.
I don't care if you use it. Just take it off the inventory list.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
You keep using that one. Fuck it.
Mustard, pickle, relish, and fish. That's the Huck flavor.
Oh God. Ugh.
Blech.
Can we have like?
Dude, why is it that Rumble can do the end chain so fucking easily? Like, Rumble can figure out the end chain so easily, and YouTube just can't get it. Like, YouTube can't do the end chain. I think YouTube's done the end chain like once.
Rumble's professional.
I think it's been like a single time that YouTube's figured it
The
out.
people who are watching
And-
on Rumble can't watch you on YouTube.
Oh,
They're professionals.
the Rumbles are professional
They've been
racists.
through the buds of racism. That's why they're on Rumble.
Too many Marines in here. What's hilarious is that him saying too many Marines in here fucked up the end chain. Spelling hard.
I think B&W Gorilla is joking, but he's not. What?
Look at that right there. Right there. So, like, while I'm making fun of YouTube and you guys continuously fucking it up, Rumble just did another perfect end chain. Instantly. Like, immediately, Rumble figured it out. Instantly. And YouTube's still fucking it up.
They're on a hive mind of racism. They're just collective consciences all together.
It's so over.
And YouTube's doing PG-13 the jars of mayonnaise. Oh, I should send that to you.
Dude, fucking YouTube's just like, what do we do? I don't know how letters work. No!
K-Q-E.
Yeah, they're just saying the wrong letters, trying to do the end chain and just hitting incorrect letters. You're like, I don't know how shit's spelt, damn it. Billions must spell. YouTube never change. I love you guys. It's Q. Oh my goodness. That's fucking great. Rumble could not spell out moon cricket. I bet they could. I bet right now. I bet right now Rumble could figure it out. Wait, how many people are in the Rumble chat though? Like how many people are even doing it? That's the real question. So like 8 people in Rumble? 12 people in Rumble? I need a rain cover for my Philby rucksack. Why you know have. I'm working on it. Unironically, so Ian and I, and I'm not kidding here, right? From our distributor, it was easier for us to get the rucksack covers from Amazon to test them than it was from our distributor to test them. So we bought the rucksack covers that we're going to be getting in stock from Amazon so we could start using them and testing them. And so far the Miltech ruck covers are fucking amazing. Dude, are they doing moon cricket right now?
Yeah, they fucked it up.
Oh, they fucked it up. Shit.
They put them on the spot.
Just the shit.
They got close with 3 of them but seeds.
That's hilarious. Okay, what the fuck was I just doing? I was on my phone for something. I'm too busy fucking with the chats, not being able to spell. There was once
They
it
got
was.
it.
Oh, did they? No, that's 3Gs. No, that's 4Gs. They fucked it up.
No. Rumble got me.
Oh, was Rumble doing it? Wait. Moon. Somebody else fucked it up. No, wait. Okay, wait, no, they're in. Followed up last night with a 1 mile ruck carrying 50 pounds of twins today. Appreciate the motivation, Monkey Man. Based.
Twin, damn.
I'll bring you out of here.
Bye, friend.
It's not raining hard anymore. You can leave. You're not being hurricaned on.
You actually need gas.
Good luck. Carry a gun.
This is a nice neighborhood.
I mean, this area is not bad.
I don't trust those gas. Don't use a car at the.
Dude, this area is way fucking better than our last warehouse. That's for damn sure.
I don't know.
The archive.
Last fucking warehouse was terrifying.
The shell, I'm 100% certain they have like card clearance. They did it, by the way. Good job, Rumble.
Rumble did it?
Rumble did it.
Fucking A.
Let's rain harder again. Bye, Radio.
All right, just so everybody knows, we are going to be getting out of here in the next 15 minutes. So if you guys have any super chats, any questions, anything that you'd like me to respond to, 15 minutes and we're getting out of here. And then I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm just saying this, early. Hope you guys have a good weekend and make sure that you're doing something this weekend to improve yourself. I don't care what it is. If you think that you are improving yourself, then you are improving yourself. I'm not going to tell you. Like, you don't have to ask me, is this improving myself? And it's like, that is completely on you. You tell me, when are you going to do a live stream PT? We did talk about that, didn't we?
We could. Preferably with not like shit weather.
Yeah, we'd have to do a PT where it's not fucking absolutely dumping rain.
And dark.
And dark.
Like the summer. They did it, by the way.
Got my order today, super fast shipping, so I will not call you gay for sending me spats. Yeah, I feel like our shipping's pretty decent. Not gonna lie. Our shipping's pretty dang on decent.
Goes down to first week of our month, but it's your guys' fault, not mine.
I mean, yeah, like the fuck bin kind of, puts a little bit of a damper into shipping because, there's a lot of fucking orders.
I try to prioritize orders that go come in after fuck bin.
Yeah, I would say if you
People don't.
get a fuck bin, you understand there's gonna be a billion of them. So it makes sense to prioritize It makes sense to do everything else beyond the fuck bin. That just makes sense.
Also, if you buy a fuck bin and then random bullshit that are oversized and dumb, you're gonna get it longer because then I have to figure out what box to put it in.
Yeah, no, once again though, like I feel like the vast majority of people that are buying from us understand that. Or post PT on the channel. No, like by no means would it be a bad idea for us to start live streaming PT or even like record an entire PT. Like I don't think that would be a bad idea at all. I'm not disagreeing with you guys. The only thing is that, you have to understand that the PTs are open events. So it's random people coming out to our PTs. So like, not everyone wants to be posted online. And if you guys have or haven't seen, the vast majority of my PTs, the vast majority of like my open events, I'm blacking out people's faces because, not everyone wants to be seen and wants to be known, on the internet. And that just makes sense.
If you want to see a live PT,
Yeah, if you want to see a live PT, fucking come out to PT, nerd.
you can see it in person for free.
What comes after E? I don't know. Once again, if you guys are trying to get some multicam for 20% off, there's no discount code, so I can't crash out over it. So if you guys want 20% off of everything on the website that's multicam, that is, 20% off for the next 10 minutes.
The Gorilla Skull Mask should be in stock. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we still have some Gorilla Skull masks in stock.
Let me make sure the number's still above 1.
But yeah, you know what? Actually, we could do that. Next PT is just everyone that's anonymous. Just bring a face covering of some kind. Do a ruck camp at the AT the weekend before Thanksgiving. What's AT? Annual training? I don't know. I'm not National Guard. I don't know if you knew this. I am some goober that
Yeah, that's still in stock.
Appalachia Trail. Oh, you're talking to somebody? Okay, I'm not. I mean, you guys could do a ruck camp at the Appalachian Trail. I'm not going to fucking Appalachia. Oh, that's right. I was going to Twitter to see this crash out.
We're still in stock. Right here, Rico. Go buy this one. We'll even sign it for you on stream if you give me $10.
I want to see a crash out. Show me a heckin' crash out. There's some people that, and even, I don't think that people even understand what crash outs even are anymore. Because, like, the people saying that, like, I crashed out over the, like, the night vision thing. And I was like, that wasn't even, like, a crash out.
No, I was like, oh, let's not do that again.
Yeah, that was, and, like, the amount of people that thought that, like, I was, like, losing my shit and, like, crying and freaking out. Like, I feel like it's because so many Zoomers are, like, so unbelievably, like, emotional. And like, or maybe I'm reading this wrong, but I feel like it's that a lot of people are so emotional that like they believe that like anything that like even resembles emotion is just like, oh, you're crashing out. And it's just like, no, dude, it's just simply, hey, I didn't like this or whatever, and that's that. Yeah, here come the rooster. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, like, people thought that, like, that was a crash out. People thought that, like, I crashed out over, like, the night vision and thermal thing. And it's like, I don't think you guys even know what a crash out is. I am 18 years old and just got into a good paying job. Sadly, I don't live in a rural area. What is some good advice that you would give me? I'd say the biggest thing that I could say is make sure that you have good locks on your fucking your door. Like, unironically, make sure that you have good locks on your door. Make sure that you have some sort of backup location that like you have not all of your eggs in one basket. If you're living in a rural, or no, correction, if you're living in like a metropolitan area, make sure that if you can, you have friends that are outside of that metropolitan area. If you can, fucking move. For the love of God, get out of, like, your get out of Dodge plan needs to be bulletproof. Yeah, like, carry everywhere you fucking go. No, that's been one of my biggest things, like, for fucking years, man, is that, like, that's the last place that I want to be. That is the last place that I want to be, is in a metropolitan area. It's just a dangerous environment, and you have to understand that it's just that you're surrounded by people all the fucking time. You're surrounded by crime. You're surrounded by undesirables. You're surrounded by people that fucking hate you. So especially if you're younger, I'd say, be in shape, always be around, be aware of your surroundings. That is a huge one. Be aware of your surroundings. If you are outside of your house, don't be on your cell phone. Don't be walking around on your cell phone. Be aware of your surroundings. Be present. If you are out, and this is even, like, anywhere. If you are outside of you shouldn't be texting and driving anyway, but if you're outside of your car and you're walking around in a city, then you should not be on your phone. You should not be looking down. You should be aware of your surroundings. That is a huge thing that I don't think enough people talk about. Face out of your phone. Pretend you don't have one. Absolutely. Don't have your fucking headphones in. Absolutely that. Do not have headphones in. Be aware of your surroundings. Try to be as vigilant as you possibly can. Also, if you're, if, it doesn't even matter if you're 18, if you're younger, you need friends, you need to have people that you can call, you need to have people that you can rely on, and you need to have a backup location. You need to have supplies at your house, and I'm in a suburban area. Oh, well, you're better off then. You're absolutely better off being in a suburban area. If you can, get to know your neighbors. If that's possible, get to know your neighbors. And I know that, like, a lot of people in the modern day and age are saying that, like, your neighbors are your enemy. And it's like, yeah, at a certain point, but, like, you should know your neighbors. If only some chicken farmer had a compound where people could move to and live around like-minded people. I mean, Arval's getting on that. There's there's his entire thing of starting communes. P&W Gorilla, what radio are you running? Did I bring that in?
I got my Baofeng right here.
No, I don't. I hate Baofengs. Oh, this is the more decent Baofeng. Yeah, I have got one of these at the house too. Which model is this though?
One radio told me to buy.
The UV9R Pro. Yeah, I've got one of these at the house with the with extended battery. This isn't like the worst Baofeng, but I'm mostly running the Radioddity GS5B. That's the one that I've had the best luck with so far. Biggest thing is that make sure that you're getting a waterproof radio. Like, no, you should not have a radio that you have to put in a fucking Ziploc bag. Another thing when it comes to radios, do you have anyone to talk to? Why are you buying a radio? Why are you buying a radio if you don't have anyone to talk to?
Do you know how to program?
Do you know how to program a radio? Do you know how to use a radio? Do you know radio etiquette? So, there are questions when it goes into radios. For me, the biggest thing that I've been trying to prep and trying to train more is to not rely on a radio at fucking all. Because if the power goes off, if we go into, like, an actual, like, occupied territory, then your radio is giving away your position. It's that whole thing that people have been saying for fucking years of emit and die. Because if you use your radio, and someone has significantly more technology than you, then they now have a pinpointed location of where you are. And not enough people, like, understand and talk about that. That, like, radios give away your position, and that, like, a lot of people now are starting to kind of, like, revert back to, like, old tech and, like, rely on, that anything that doesn't have a fucking signal. That's why field phones are starting to come back in style. Field phones are fucking awesome. Like, landlines, so to speak. Bye, Caleb. I am doing well. Thank you. Thank you for saying, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing as well. Oh, Ron would be proud of how far we've come. Based.
Ron? Oh,
Rip Ron.
yeah,
I still don't. There's sometimes that I wonder if Ron's actually dead. I it's in the back of my head. Yeah, field phones are getting more popular in Ukraine, and for good reason. I do have the availability of getting field phones in stock. I bought a couple field phones to test. It's just that we need to start remaking field phones with more modern tech, because like the old field phones, they're too old. Ron is a man that we used to train with, and unfortunately passed to the best of our ability of knowledge. But there's still some days that we wonder if he's actually still alive out there and working in InfoSec, because he was just a really fucking smart guy, and I have a hard time believing that he went out the way that he went out. So I don't know. You know what? Maybe I should make a video on Ron. I talked about it like years ago. Maybe I should finally fucking do that.
snowshoe up to him.
Oh, snowshoe up to Ron. Do a YouTube video next to his memorial. Cause I made a lot of posts on.
Gonna make a video.
Well, I made posts on like, oh, those would be deleted now. Those were on Instagram. Shit. Yeah, I guess there's nothing posted of Ron anymore. Damn, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll have to. I don't know how I'd be able to do that YouTube video without fucking crying though.
If you're gonna snowshoe up there, don't take the fucking back way.
No, I would not take the back. You
imagine
know what?
Your shoe stuck in one of those.
I mean, that might be a good fucking good time to test out skis.
It's really overgrown for the first half, but yeah, after you
That
get
might
past-
be a good time to test out skis.
You carry the skis in, and once you get past the first half, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'd take the long way with skis.
Long way of Vic's fallen, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
That-
really overgrown that part.
I know, but I'd still probably. I don't know. Cry for us, monkey daddy. Ah, God, dude, I don't want to fucking cry on camera, man.
We've got 7 minutes or 3 minutes left.
I don't want to
Go
fucking
cry
cry.
in
I don't
3
want to
minutes.
cry on camera. Pervictin and skis. I don't know what that is.
Pretty sure
What do you think about 3D printing? We sell 3D printed stuff actually. There's not as much things that we sell that are 3D printed, but we do sell a couple of things that are 3D printed.
3D printing what?
Yeah, no, that's Caleb. Oh man, are you on Telegram? How can we I would love to put together a memorial hike to go visit Ron and do like a memorial video. That would be fucking awesome. I would love to do that. I mean, it's like, once again, I don't feel like crying on camera, but like that would be fucking. Maybe we should. Maybe we wait for the reunion of his passing, and everyone goes up there. No, Ron had so much good potential. What a good dude. Good lord. Also drink water. Okay, we got like 2 minutes left before I'm gonna boogie on out of here. I'd love to build I want to bushcraft another cabin. I want to bushcraft another cabin. I do collect seeds. I don't think it's It's probably pointless though, honestly. If you're gonna go 20-inch barrel, just understand that you're not running a fucking suppressor with it. I'm not saying you can't, but like if you go. Yeah, Caleb, hit me up on Telegram if you can. We'll try to plan that out. I'm absolutely down for that. All right, guys. This concludes the show for tonight. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate your support as always. The super chats and all the up downs were a good fucking time. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Monday night will be the next show. So appreciate you guys. We are going to fucking make it. Never black pill. APR strong. See you guys in the next one.